I say I'm not a children's entertainer, because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your dad. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Meerkat Mall.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust.
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist
Cheeseburger.
Get it all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist
burger.
Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust.
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Get it all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist
Burger.
Yo! Gow, 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 gow.
Cheeseburger.
My hand is completely covered in sauce.
Tasty banana, put it in your mouth and squeeze, put it in your mouth and squeeze. Fuzzy banana, tasty banana, put it in your mouth and squeeze, put it in your mouth and squeeze.
Just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. Tasty banana.
Mouth and squeeze. Put it in my mouth and squeeze.
Tasty banana.
I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in my mouth and fuzzy banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze.
Just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. Tasty banana.
All right, I actually don't know what the song sounds like. I have no idea.
That being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right, and just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. Team Insider, the legend, fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the dead, psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Me, your cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Hello, everybody. What's up? We are here. It is time. Thursday. Ready to rock and roll in this Lugo Boy summer. Hell yeah. Meerkat, you down with that?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Lugo Boy Summer, bro. I live for this.
Yes, and we got to give a huge shout out to Nerd Brew, who has the song, who dropped. I'm not going to play it here for you because you got to give him the views. Day one views, he needs them. Come on.
Yeah. He's been picking up a lot of good Lugo lore and photos that are very mesmerizing.
Nerd Brew is trapped in now, trapped in the Lugo. I think Nerd Brew is changing to a Lugo style streamer and video creator, but I'm all for it. We need more Lugo lore. But anyways, what is up, everybody? We are here. It is time. And we got a lot of things to talk about. That's why we kind of switched it up. This week we're doing the kind of talking style show because there's a lot to get to. And we'll get to all the messages on Sunday style unless something else crazy happens. And then who the fuck knows? You never know in this world. Is that right, Meerkat?
Yes, because I think it's a good idea because people are going to ask us messages about all the mental breakdowns that the guy's been up to in the last week since, I guess, Sunday. And we might just talk about them now, and then they're going to listen to this and ask us different questions on Sunday. Very positive. And also, I would say we need to gatekeep Lugo. So the people that don't know what that's about, they will never know. Nobody will ever find out. It's just our thing now.
Yes.
No one should know.
We own the Lugs. Loogie Lug. All right. I present to you to start the day, before we get into the what's more important than shit that happened this week, shit that happened over 14 years ago. That's more interesting to me. So
always.
obviously. So let's get to that real quick. I do have a retro react for us here today. Very meaningful retro react. And if you watched the stream on WPIG today, you already heard this, but you know it's worth a replay. And I'm not going to get into the over 5 or 6 Shitlin references that Philip has said. That's for a different stream. Philip is very racist in terms of black people. We already knew this, but we learned it more. This is a different angle we're going to cover today. So let's just watch Drunk Side Phil play Fall Gout 3 real quick and just see what you think. Come on.
What the fuck are you smiling about?
Shut up, bitch. Rape your ass. All right,
Bro.
bitch. Rape your ass. All right.
Now, I understand in the fighting game community you could use that term to say I just beat your opponent in a very real way, right? You crushed them, dominated them.
Oh yeah.
This is not that.
This is pure vintage, like 2010 YouTube comedy when everything was about that. I mean, KSI, who is super popular now, had this whole gimmick that was literally just called the rape face, where he would just look at you in a specific way. Yeah, he got very popular off of doing similar stuff. So yeah,
this was him. I guess just playing a character though. It's just a character. Keep that in mind. It's a character. All right. And one more I thought was pretty funny. Just mini style retro react. And this one actually, I said I wasn't going to show anything about it, but I can't resist. So here's did OBS coming back. Meerkat's not you. Here we're back. Refresh. OBS issue. All right, I'm back. OBS just dipped. We're back. Let me know when you're back.
It wasn't even an internet issue because we were still online.
It was OBS, but we're back. Yeah. Excellent connection, bitches. Refresh, fuckers. I put the wires together, fixed it myself.
You know what? This could be a good chance to beg for some new equipment and raise our bitrate to like 50,000.
Definitely. So please,
maybe
we need more help.
100,000.
Oh, 100. Why not? Why stop there? All right, we're back, bitches. So here we go. Let's play the moment. If anyone misses it, fuck them, right? They're assholes. Let's go.
Is there anything I can do to show my gratitude?
Yeah. Show me some of that dark chocolate.
Well,
that brown sugar.
Use a drink.
Come on now.
I wish I could stop there, but I'm not.
I'm sure you could use something more than that.
Some food? Some chitlins? Yeah.
Okay. Meerkat, do you know what chitlins are? Chitlins are? Excuse me, I say chitlins.
No, I'm
mean
gonna
chitlins.
look it up right now.
Chitlins are a food, pig intestines, very famously eaten in the southern part of America, which is generally more, let's say, how can I say this politically correct style? More of an African-American style food for back in the day when they
Dude.
They didn't have a lot of they didn't give their, let's say, when people that had like owned people, they didn't have a lot of real food to give them, like meat style, so they would give them whatever's left on the pig. Chitlins were one of those aspects where no one wants to eat the fucking intestines, so we'll give it to the workers. So that's where it's from. But yes,
that's some very interesting lore because we have the same thing in my culture and similar other cultures. That shit fucking rocks. As long as it's washed properly so it doesn't stink, it is fucking great. You eat it with a bunch of garlic, you smell like fucking trash, but it's the best. And you're always drinking with it. You gotta be.
Oh, definitely. I don't doubt that. But yeah, so Philip decided to eat some chitlins because of she's African American, and I thought this was the only time we were going to say this, right? You think like, okay, he's not going to make this joke all the time. He makes it over 7 times the same thing, and we're talking not that old, dude. Like it's incredible. And let me get the one more I want to show, because who doesn't want Metal Gear, right? Who doesn't want some Metal Gear hype? So I looked into this a little bit myself, and there is... Okay, so there is in this game here, which we all know and love. Not that one. That's Lugo Boy Summer. I love that too, though. But this one right here.
Yeah, we're gatekeeping that one. You guys are not allowed to hear it.
Yes.
Go away.
All right, so here we go. This is this. Let's just watch Philip play Metal Gear Solid 2 HD. Who doesn't love that? Let's go.
See, I told you, there's the fucking racist watermelons.
Okay, just to be clear, there's no black people associated with those watermelons. They are literally just watermelons sitting there that Philip says there's racist watermelons. I wish I could stop there. I'm not.
Bro, this guy like actually goes out of his way to say racist shit. And it's not even funny. I would get it if it was funny, like there was a punchline to it. No, we just look at a watermelon and it's like, oh, I know who eats that.
So I wish I could stop there, but I can't. Let's keep going.
Where's the fucking collard greens and chitlins, Kojima, huh?
Oh my god.
For no reason. Just no reason. Not even a black person involved. Oh god, I wish God. I should stop. One more. Come on, for all time's sake. We have so much to get to. Here we go. Last one here. Very emotional game here. Rain. You want to show?
I met once more beneath the rainbow. Aww.
Okay. So first we gotta hear the setup.
Her heart.
There.
To call out to her heart.
I apologize, guys. I can't resist.
To his surprise, an overweight black man came to the window. Yo, what you yelling at, boy? Shut the fuck up before I come out there and slap you.
I wish I could stop there. I can't.
I love that he finds it super funny. This just generic impression of a black dude, and he just like dies laughing.
This is supposed to be extremely emotional scene right now, if you couldn't tell by the music too. But he, of course, run away from emotions, feelings. Let's make black jokes.
Yo ass, I'm trying to sleep up here. You fucking yell in my window, boy. The hell, you fucking problem. Uppity white people, I swear.
Uppity white people, I swear. Okay.
Oh, look, there she is. She's actually there.
Not done yet. One last moment,
free of
please.
the night.
Why stop there? Okay, so he has a very good exit point here for this joke, right? Like, you said the joke, you cracked your ass off, you cracked your head off. Now we could be done. But we got to go back to Shawshank.
And
He's
that
minded.
once more beneath the rainbow. Aww.
Where can I go next with my racism? We're getting there.
Come on, boy, you calling me, I'll come out too. We'll have a
Oh,
threesome.
dude, out of nowhere.
Come on, we'll go down, we'll get some chitlins together. Yeah.
Of course.
Of course, the chitlins. It all ends in chitlins, doesn't it, Philip? All right, that's the end. I could keep going, but I'm showing some restraint here, so I will not go. But Meerkat, where do you want to start with this week? We have a lot of things to get through. Where do we start?
You know what? Let's do this first clip. Now, this is courtesy of wow, I need to give him a proper shout out. In
the
an
Hateful
Otter
Army?
Place.
In an Otter Place.
No,
Big
this
ups,
is,
yep.
this one is on Twitter.
Got
So
it,
this
got it.
is Phil telling everybody how fucking shady he is and how he just goes out of his way to lie to people so he can spread misinformation on purpose.
And says
So yeah, okay, here we go. It's from in an Otter Place. Let's go.
troll did a super chat and says faking tips to own trolls is a new low for you. So here's the hilarious part about this, right?
Hilarious.
For the
Get
greater
ready to
part
laugh.
of what? 3 years, 3 years, tips come through manually and I shout them out. You have no clue if a single tip that has ever come through and I've shouted out has ever been real. You have absolutely no concept. There's entire people who have tipped and they might not be real. 1 Minute Man may have never existed. Do you ever think about that? So what you're saying is so nonsensically dumb. You have no clue if anything a tips is ever right. So that's one of these hilarious people that try to say, oh, I know Phil's income and shit like that.
Shout out to Piece of Peace.
You don't know anything. You literally know nothing at all. You're just a moron who tries to live in this world where you think you have all this knowledge and control. You know nothing. In truth, you know as much as I want you to know about anything. And maybe a lot of it's misinformation to throw people off so they don't fucking do shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that makes zero sense. That part right there. I might hide stuff so you don't do shit. So you're saying you make more than you do so people don't do shit? In what world is that a strategy that would help you in any way? Yeah, guys, I made more than I said. I made less than I said. So now you won't. I don't know what.
But okay, this guy has been bragging about being like the most honest, the most transparent YouTuber for like a decade now, and he's just going out of his way now to admit that he's just lying to everybody on purpose to spread misinformation.
Well,
also,
here's
the
the
1
thing.
Minute Man thing is like, is he implying that he wrote himself many messages that were multiple paragraphs long about stuff that he didn't know about? Is that happening? Because I remember when he was playing Baldur's Gate 3, 1 Minute Man was there every day with essays about the game. Actual guides to handhold him through. And this dude got pissed off at him.
He got
so
in a
this
feud
guy
with himself.
could have
Pretty
been
hype.
fake?
Yeah. He was feuding with himself, the alter ego. That's pretty high.
Yeah.
But no, the real reason for this is, first of all, it's not. He writes exactly what he gets. I'm sure of that. And the reason he's doing this is 100%, again, TM, Operation June preparation. Because Preparation J, as it is called, we have to... Because June's going to talk about the tracker and how much money he's making, right?
Yes.
But we have to be able to say that, that's not true, guy. In the recap, that's not true. Who knows? Who knows what I can write up there? I can write whatever I want. Doesn't mean anything. Just he has to have that ready for the debunk. So this is another thing to get ready for the debunk. That's what I think it is. But that's all it could be. It's because obviously it is. Why would you ever write more than you actually get? What's the point of that?
I don't get it, man, because everything he's done every single day since Sunday, the pre-stream on Sunday, has been incredibly self-destructive. It's a pattern of actually trying to ruin yourself. There was no trolling. Nobody messed with him. He was just mad at the people that actually give him money because they didn't give him enough. As we're going to get to eventually.
Yeah, so we'll get there. Is there anything else?
So, in truth, you'll never know. It's none of your business. So get fucked. And thanks for the super chat, you stupid troll.
Get fucked, stupid troll. Good start. All right, where are we going next, Meerkat?
Next, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's talk about the Brian stream being canceled. Very silently canceled.
Yes.
If you see this tweet,
I got it.
You can pull it up, ALT.
Yep.
So this is by Agent Proper. Shout out to him. So on Friday, June the 7th, initially, it was scheduled to be, as it says...
It says versus top tier rated, who is Brian. But then it changed miraculously too. Oh,
whoa!
What? Huh? That's why I streamed yesterday, because I was getting ready for Brian hype. But no Brian. Brian did not come. Similar to Philip. Similar to Philip on May 1st that day. Brian did not come. So there we go. And what the speculation is running wild. Meerkat, please tell us your thoughts on this.
Bro, I mean, it's simple. Everybody's been talking about this. This guy makes him look bad, and you don't want to be friends with a guy like that makes you look bad by being friends with him, so you can just not be friends with him. I think that's just common sense to me. So maybe Brian, maybe he kind of realized that.
And, I'm sure Brian has been inundated with messages from people showing highlights, it doesn't take long. And Brian's like, is this really worth it? Like, I want to build my stream, but I'm kind of getting a lot of weird shit sent to me, so nah, not worth it. But here's the question. Is Philip going to acknowledge that Brian has now gone, or are we going to get the cat treatment of saying, oh, yeah, he definitely wants to play. Oh, yeah, he definitely wants to play. Absolutely. We're trying to find a time. He's sick. His tummy hurts.
We can get, I don't know, we can get different spins of it, but he knows that Brian can tell everybody the truth. So I think he's just going to say it's canceled. And if you ask about it, you're an idiot. And it's none of your business. Because he really doesn't have an explanation for it. Unless he canceled it himself. But he bought a microphone for this. He was trying to schedule it. He was very excited. So I don't think he would have canceled it himself.
This to me is one of the weirdest things Philip did, because I really don't see the benefit of this. Pretend he's doing Operation J here again. This is Operation J, the thing, where he says, I want to show like I have friends. But what's the gain there? What are you debunking with that? It's easy to link changing your trying to up your stream quality, because that's in the debunk. You can say that, because June might say a line like, Philip didn't keep with the times, and then now I do that though, guys. Look at all the improvements I've made this year. I got a new pop filter, that kind of shit. That makes sense. Why are you trying to I don't get why showing I play Street Fighter with a dude online changes anyone's perception. I don't think. But
well, I don't know. It could be anything. It could be desperation. It could be him just genuinely, sincerely wanting to have a friend because he doesn't have one. Actually.
That's the saddest point, yeah.
I would understand if that's the case. People want to have friends naturally. It's a human instinct. It's a thing we do. Or maybe it was a part of the June, reconstructing my whole identity, my whole brand, so people can like me more now by having friends. You see, this guy doesn't hate me. Everybody hates me, but this guy likes me. Therefore, people like me. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, this is a big risk he was taking, right? Big risk for Philip, because, how many times has he shown that people fuck with him, rightfully, but, people have fucked with him multiple ways, in many ways, who's the person that leaked the Discord? That took like a year of ops, and you're just randomly getting this random dude, Brian, to play Street Fighter with him, and show his, I don't know, just very weird, very strange.
Oh, no, anyways, that guy, I think that guy is safe, because DSP had videos with him from way back in the day. They had, a podcast or something. So they,
interview him.
He kind of has some trust in him. I think the most reasonable thing is just Brian realized that this guy is not a good look for him, and he did what's best for himself, which is to separate himself from Darkside Phil, who's a toxic personality. Yep.
And, oh, by the way, slight news, Howard, streamed a few days ago for the first time in his YouTube, had an action for the first time in many years. Nice. So Howard showcases the channel if you want to check it out. Big ups to Howard.
You should do restreams or clips.
I don't think he even had a mic though. He didn't even have a mic. He was just playing. Like he knows too. I'm sure Howard's not an idiot. He knows if he streams, people are just gonna get in that fucking chat and ask questions about Philip, and he doesn't want to deal with that. That's kind of annoying.
They're gonna do that anyways. I mean, come on. Howard is most well known for being associated with DSP.
Yes, he knows that.
You can't avoid that. You can't run away from that. That's just gonna happen.
Yep. Anyways, all right. Let's do shout outs first, then we'll get into the big one maybe. What do you think? Oh, I want to see the you don't have friends clip though.
Yeah,
too,
let's see this one because it's pretty fun.
Here we go.
You don't have friends.
Nice thumbnail.
You need to make your viewer.
Here we go.
Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
There's me again.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for
Hate.
What's the last one? Who's the last one?
Isn't it Amber Lynn?
Oh,
that sounds like her.
Okay.
You need to make your viewers want
I need to
show
identify
up.
all of them.
That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard.
Uh-oh.
I need to make my viewers want to show up. So what I should do is use my psychic Professor X powers to go inside of your heads and change your thoughts about a game that you don't like.
Oh, Cam Girl. It's a Cam Girl.
To make you show up to my stream of that game. Here we go. You ready? Hades 2 is a good game. Come to the stream.
Ooh.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yikes. People actually think that way too. They believe that. They believe that like content creators are like psychic beings or something. Like, what are you speaking about?
Nobody believes that.
On what planet do you live? Not Earth. Maybe on Pluto you could do that.
Not even a planet, Philip. You could have picked a planet. That's not a planet anymore. Go ahead.
And we're at this point where I'm legitimately questioning, is he for real? Is he like actually pretending not to understand the idea of you putting something out that motivates people to come and watch it? Or he's just that entitled for people to come and watch it that he legitimately thinks people are talking about superpowers?
I think he doesn't. Okay, so this is how far he's running from the problem possibly being on him. I don't think he thinks that's like part of the equation in his mind. It's been this long now. Being entertaining yourself is not possibly a reason people come to streamer streams. I know it sounds a bit weird, but that's what I think he's pigmatized himself into thinking. Only reason people check out DSP is games. Not because of the personality, but yet I have a good personality and I'm very funny, but not because of that. I don't know. I'm just theorizing.
Because it's like, when it comes time to flex, he flexes about being around for 16 years doing a variety of content, which makes me believe that it's his personality that carried him through this and not the latest video game that comes out. But then when somebody brings up that it's his personality that is preventing people from showing up and supporting, then it's the game's fault. So I guess we're moving the goalpost and we're just flip-flopping, depending on the narrative.
Yeah, really just the flailing for anything last week was pretty hype with all the... Well, we'll see today. I'm not going to spoil it.
Like, what the hell are you talking about?
And then we get a super fake laugh in a bunch of bands.
What on earth?
What on earth?
Oh, no. I literally got the worst. Oh, no.
I don't know what he's doing here. What?
Oh, no.
What are we doing?
Oh my god.
What is this?
What? The fake laugh, cause this is the message about no friends. The fake laugh is one of my favorite DSP gimmicks, because anybody on Earth that's watched the DSP video knows his actual laugh, and it's ack.
Yes.
And this shit, all the other shit is fake. It's fake for him to mock somebody and pretend that what they said was really so ridiculous that he has to laugh. But nobody fucking buys it.
This is how crazy it is, guys. Oh, I can't believe it. Facepalm. Can't believe it.
By the way, the schedule's outdated. I forgot to update Nightbot.
Thank you.
You ready for this one? We got to end the show on this one. Just listen to this. I got $1 tip, and here's what they had to say. Streaming Hades on a Saturday and expecting people to show up in droves and engage and support is laughable. Normal people are out spending time with their families and friends on Saturday.
Listen how he said that slowly, like it's so insane. You hear that? People are, okay, get this. You're going to love this. Spending time with their families and having friends. What?
Oh, man.
I have no idea what this means.
It's the weekend. I know you don't have friends to spend time with in real life, but most normal people do. That's why you had 200 viewers.
But I mean, that's right.
True.
I don't know
That's
what
true.
the debunk can be. And not only was it a Saturday, I think it was a Saturday night stream, which means that everybody from Europe is basically eliminated from watching them because it's in like 5 a.m.
And this is Hades 2. I was watching on Saturday night until a tip happened. It took a long time. It's horrible. He doesn't know what he's doing. He looks at the chat, but chat has never been more disengaged than they are now. It's really incredible. Because like with Hades 2, like even the LARPers get bored, so there's no even stupid questions anymore. It's just people sitting there talking to each other and just the most insane shit you could do. I'd put a tweet about it. Like it's just 1 or 2 people talking about the game. And Philip admitted this too. And everyone else is on Pluto, as Philip said. And it's insanity. And Philip looks there looking for help, but now he knows he can't even do that. Because it used to be those games like, should I get the helmet or the shield? And then he'd look at chat and they tell him exactly what to do. That's gone. So he has to just choose stuff. But he doesn't care what he chooses because he doesn't want to act like he's making a real decision, because then if it's the wrong decision, he looks stupid. He's like, well, I'll just do this. I don't know. And it's like, there is, as we're going to hear again, there is no stakes to it. As he says, there isn't, I know, but there's no stakes to it because he's just randomly doing it and no one cares. And he's not even trying. It's bad.
The reason that there was low attendance and engagement on last night's Hades 2 stream is because it was Saturday and people have lives and better things to do than watch people on the internet.
Yes.
Because as you know, last night, Saturday, June 1st, absolutely no one on the internet got any viewership whatsoever. It was a dead night for everyone.
Extremism.
I mean,
okay, cool. Yeah.
Let me tell
you. When you average 300, it's very believable that you lose 100, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not like we're talking going from 1 million to 100. We're going from 300 to 200. Okay.
And of course, it's not even like he tried to make a point. We just jumped to the most extreme case of what we're talking about. The most extreme. Nobody got any views. XQC was streaming in front of 3 people, and one of them was him. That's what happens, apparently.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Maximilian Dude was doing a test stream for something and had 1,000 viewers just because he knew it's like, it's not a real stream, guys, so I just do a test stream of something. 1,000 viewers Saturday night, same exact time. Easy. Not even thinking about it. Okay, how are we going to respond to this?
It's not that funny. It's not that funny, man.
Are we trying to think about it? Like, what conclusion are we going to come to?
I can't get over it. I think this person actually was being serious too. That's the sad. I think they were actually being serious. They actually thought that like.
Do you have a response
was like
or no?
Insightful comment. Oh my god.
Your answer wasn't so.
Yeah, there was basically no answer.
Okay, so no answer. Got it.
It was just you're an idiot, technically.
And
basically.
we're gonna...
Jordan did a super chat. He said, "Oof."
Yeah, Jordan would do that.
What do you mean, oof, bro?
Yeah,
what do you mean, oof?
Who got burned there? Okay.
This guy literally told DSP, "You have no friends," and that guy is stupid.
Oof.
That's a factual observation, as some would say.
Factually fucking based, dude. Factually fucking based. Factually BBW as well. All right, let's go through shout-outs, and then we'll get to our next bit. Meerkat, could you take care of the shout-outs, sir?
Shout-out for the membership extensions to Samurai Sansa, Wellswade, the Aja Man, and Lunar Guardian. Big ups to Maximus for the 5. If last year was the summer of ALT, then what is this summer?
Oh, this summer.
The Lugo Boy summer.
Lugo Boy summer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because last summer I could stream every fucking day for 2 months, but this year, Chew is not going to Japan this summer, guys, so I'll still stream more, but not as much. Summer of Lugo. We follow Lugo. That's all we need.
Yeah, Maximus also asks, where in the world is Carmen Sam Diego?
Oh, good question.
Gone.
We don't know. I don't know.
Nobody knows. not here, as you can see.
He's at his dentist office.
Yeah, he's living his life, bro.
Having fun on level 1000.
Yeah. Big ups Utterly Insane for the 2 pounds. DSP will be sliding into your DMs with OBS advice.
Oh, I'll take it, please.
You want to pull up that other chick? I didn't know about her. Apparently he was...
Yes.
Was he taking a shot with her or something?
So this is very deep lore, and there's more to it as well. I didn't get too deep into it yet, but there was another female named Josephine Thompson, and I will bring it up right now. We're done with this video, so I can put that away. Josephine Thompson, Chimichanga 875. It's funny enough, but Josephine responds to a tweet from Philip saying, sorry, that's not Philip. Someone else acting like Philip. It's B-H-I-L Purnell. They flipped the first letters of DSP's name. And the Josephine sticks up for Philip and says, hey, he was one of the first YouTubers I found 8 years ago. I just casually watched his vlogs for the most part. Josephine Thompson says, I tweeted that to him because I heard that he just gone through a breakup and thought he could use some kind words. So maybe she said something nice to Philip, I guess. Phil, who again does not following this person, but found him, says you're wasting your time arguing with mentally undeveloped beings, okay? Just block them and move on. And Josephine says, they really are crazy. Any chance you could follow me so I can PM you next time and avoid all this stuff? It's a bit much. Philip says, done. Okay? So obviously this fired up the trolls. Fired them up, right? And
all right, boys, prepare the trolling.
Yeah. So at some point, Josephine had to say, because I think SOK was involved as well. They were kind of responding to her in tweets and stuff, and she had to say, "I'm not Vidar, who is Vidar Viking." She put this on Twitter because so many people assumed she was Vidar Viking because Vidar liked her. I guess like Philip, he always donated to Philip. So that was it. So we'll never know what happened behind the scenes. She does hate Philip now, though. Officially, she does say she stopped watching his content, and she said all it turned into was begging. So shout outs to her for moving on, I guess. But this was the one that got away, and it's not like. What's funny to me is this happened during the exact same time frame as it's June 2nd, 2017. By the way, the twit longer for Leanna leaving was dropped on June 1st. So this is the next day the world learned about Leanna. He's responded to a female for the first time since she was around. And that is just about the time that our sweetie, Chaos Realm 01, got a message too. So you just know this guy was trolling all over the place. And who knows how much we haven't found. I'm surprised, actually, because I'm sure people have looked for everything. But how much has been deleted, we'll never know. But you can bet your fucking ass that Josephine Thompson and Chaos Realm 01 are not the only people that were reached out to during this time frame. I guarantee that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure this guy, the moment Panda Lee left, he needed an emergency girlfriend. Emergency. So he greased himself up. He was ready to slide into everybody's DMs. Even those sex bots on Twitter, he would have slid into everybody's DMs.
Yes.
He doesn't care. He just needs somebody to do the laundry and make him a delicious meal.
Yep. And it's amazing. Who knows? Who knows, man? That time frame. People say 2023 was a hype year for Philip, and this year's hype too. 2017 cannot be beat. It cannot be beat. Everything happened. Everything happened in 2017. It's amazing. So much. 2016 was hype too because it had the incident. But yeah, anyways. Let's move on.
Then we got like KO Gaming or something and a bunch of
KO Gaming happened. The pill happened. A lot of shit happened in 2017. I can't remember it all. Go.
Yep. Big ups Iwamoto for the €2. Here's some hashtag Lugonomics for Coomer and Boomer. Thank you.
So you're who's the Coomer, who's the Boomer? No one knows.
I don't know, man.
I'm the Coomer. Sweet, I'll take that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm the Boomer then. Big ups Donkey Gong. Guys, he only made racist jokes 20 years ago. It was just
correct.
20 years ago, bro. Come on.
Yes.
He's matured since then. Because he looks older now.
The last Chitlins reference I showed you was in 2017. So, 15 years ago. Hey, come on.
There you go. Because Barrett Walls for the 5. Now, this one is a quote. I was adding fake money to the tip jar to get us that much closer to the silly little goal that I want to get rid of. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes. And
now,
last night, yeah.
I don't necessarily think he's been faking tips. I think
No.
this whole clip that we just saw on Twitter was just him bluffing to make people think that we know less than what we actually know. I don't know. I don't think we know the whole story. He definitely has people sending him money behind the scenes in some shady fashion because that's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go further than that.
No, it's totally just it's getting ready for the debug. That's all he's doing. Oh yeah. So remember, in this part, he's talking about how I made $27,000 during the vest goal. That no one knows if that's true. No one knows. That's not it. That wasn't it. Because he was begging like days after the vest goal, dude. I saw that somehow I was watching it, and he says the vest streak ends, and first of all he tries to get the vest streak to start up again, and then he says like, I don't know if I can afford games this week. The same week as the vest streak ends, he says this. I don't know if I can afford these new games. Amazing. Incredible.
Yeah, this is actually wild. Well, it's kind of funny that he always spends money like there's more on the way, because there kind of is, and he's relying on it being a biggest sum as possible.
Yes.
So that's where we end up in situations where, he was expecting something, then he didn't get it, and now we're in trouble.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Big ups Janoy Cresva for the membership. Big ups Dune Messiah for the 9 months. Forever 901TN for the 19. Swaggy Davis Jr. 13. And QB 113 for 10 months, dude. And Jay sends us a super chat saying, loving DSP Timothy Leary arc. Hashtag Team Paranoia. I don't catch that reference.
Timothy Leary. Let's see if I can do my research real quick. Timothy Leary was an American psychologist and author known for his strong advocacy of psychedelic drugs.
Hell yeah. It's my guy.
Sounds good. All right,
Unless he did something.
Why is it happening?
I think that got to be a YouTube problem.
No, it's
OBS
my OBS.
Doesn't disconnect like that.
No, I'm saying OBS disconnect, OBS back, and now I'm back. Must be an OBS thing.
Maybe it's
a
just
firewall
edging
thing.
people. It's on purpose, you guys.
Nothing happened. We're back, assholes. We're back.
No, I think it's definitely a YouTube thing, because OBS just loses connection to the server.
Oh,
and then with just no stream.
Oh, it must be an L2 thing.
Or maybe Jake James trying to take us down. That's also possible.
Refresh. Can you hear us? Fuck everyone.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, fuck it. Next time it happens, I'm acknowledging it. Just refresh, dumb fucks. Not pushing any buttons, by the way. So just so like people are like, oh, JLT's fuck you. I'll send you a spoon. All right, fuck it. I'm salty now. What's our next? Let's go to clips now. I'll show the pictures later.
What do we got now? Well, we got this. Well, probably this thing that you have pulled up already. So
okay. This one is
dive in.
DSP. Okay, I got one here. Why don't I show this one real quick? Shout outs. DSP presents Dead Rising 3. That's an S. Dog. That's an S quality one. Big ups to this was from Cerulean 87 for this one. Big ups. This one didn't make the competition.
They can't hear you. What the fuck?
How can you not hear me? They're saying shit. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Don't believe them.
I'm gonna pull up the stream right now. If they're lying,
check it.
I'm gonna rain fire and fury in
yes.
this chat.
Don't believe their lies. See? They're assholes. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Because I always say that when I restream Philip, I say whenever Philip asks for audio, whatever his assumption is, always suggest the opposite. It's a little, little thing, a silly thing. But anyways, all right, let's go. Fantastic Mr. Phil says, can't hear you with the $5. Thank you, Fantastic Mr. Phil. Get him out of here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Anyways.
So which one is this? What are we to expect?
The DSP loses his mind and yells at viewers again. Or we have Cat is going to sell her body to fix this one from Hate Army.
Yeah, let's do the Cat gonna sell her body. This is an elite title, by the way. This is a crazy title.
Here we go.
Let's do this one. This one is a chonker, much like Cat. It's a chungus. It's a big one. So we're going to be trying to go through it as efficiently as possible.
There we go.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
Let's reassess. Right now. Let's hit the pause button. Let's figure out together.
Yeah, this is when the indies he was hoping to take off did not take off. But just basically what that means is a few streams under $50.
What we need to do to get people interested again. Okay?
Please.
Right now, Fallout 4 is working. Street Fighter 6 is working. I'm not changing that. I mean, I even have plans to do more co-op. I have an announcement that It looks like by the end of this week, I'll be doing another co-op session with Brian. We're going to test out the
what
PS5
about that
mic,
one?
Yeah,
in Street
that
Fighter
sounds pretty
6.
hype. I
Probably
can't wait for
Wednesday
that.
night. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but we're leaning towards trying to do it Wednesday night. Another private lobby with me and Brian playing Street Fighter 6, and now with me with the reduced input lag and a microphone. Okay.
Oh,
So that's
double
probably
good, double
Wednesday
hype.
night, all right. So
Here we go. Okay, two things that don't affect the streamers at all, the viewers at all. We've done in the last week, which is upping to 4K for Philip, not the viewers, and now we have another microphone. So this is gonna be a hype stream, guys. Get ready. Let's
that's
fucking
cool,
go.
right? That's good news. But outside of that, the way I see it, we have two games in the rotation working: Fallout 4 and Street Fighter 6. We need to find other games. If you guys at this very moment, okay, are telling me Multiverses is not of interest to you, then I'll say, listen, that's sad to me because I'm enjoying my time with the game. Again, a game that I'm liking and I would like to play, but I acknowledge that I can't just sit here and play what I want to play all day. Any business is like that.
No, that's not true, sir. You say one of the best things about your job is that you can play whatever you want. You're not like Justin Wong. Justin Wong and these fighting game players that have to play the fighting games where the viewers don't show up. I thought the best part of your stream is that you can play whatever you want. That's one of the best parts. Cool.
And remember, in the last year, he's been building up anticipation for just dropping gaming altogether and doing everything else. So that's kind of him saying that he can do whatever and still draw a crowd and get an audience. And now he's saying that he can't even play video games, the thing he's been doing for like 16 years and draw an audience. Which one is it?
If I was a chef working at a restaurant.
Yes! Chef, big ups, restaurant, sandwich shop reference. Let's go.
All I wanted to do was make pork chops. So all I did was make pork chops for my
Why do you choose pork chops, Philip? Come on. You have to go with the pork.
customers coming in were asking for spaghetti. Well, I refuse to make spaghetti. All I like to do is make pork chops. What's going to happen? The customers are going to leave because they wanted spaghetti and you refuse to make it.
No, hold on.
This does not make sense.
This is a
Go
shitty
ahead.
analogy. Here's
Yes.
why. Because in the restaurant, the chef doesn't determine what gets made. They just give them the order. Fucking that's it.
Yep. Now Meerkat's it. You there? Meerkat's flipping
did
out.
I disconnect?
You're back.
What
You're back.
happened?
You're back. You're back. You're back. Go ahead.
Yeah, we good. Well, that's it.
Yeah. It's like you missed it again. Start from the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, well, in a restaurant, the chef just gets an order and cooks it. He doesn't get to determine what he's going to cook or not. So if that happened, he would just get fired.
Yes.
Just like he should in his current job. Because the best thing he should do right now is literally go out of business. Literally.
And also, when some restaurant makes an item so well, like let's put this, let's say we're talking about the late Red Lobster, right? Red Lobster, great restaurant, going bankrupt though, unfortunately. They do something so well, they actually do keep doing the same thing because so many people like it. They don't change. You know, they have so many people coming to the thing they do, they actually keep doing it. They don't have to change it up because so many people are there. Right? So hot dog stands, that's a good one, Invisible Mute. A hot dog stand doesn't suddenly say, oh shit, we better make steak now. They make the hot dog so well that people stay for that. As if many big streamers do. So, all right, big ups though.
I mean, that's why people go to like fast food chains and order the same thing over and over again. Because it's a thing that's hype. People get the Big Mac. People get chicken nuggets and the Whopper. And the Chiking, especially the Chiking.
Hell yeah.
You have to give to your customer base what they want. So if I like multiverses and I like playing multiverses and I want to keep playing it and learn more, and your answer is, I just don't like multiverses, it's boring, it sucks, then I'm not going to play it. If that's the determination that we're coming to today, that's sad because I like it. I like it. I want to keep playing it. I feel like there's more there and it will get better in time as they improve the game or whatever. But if we got to get rid of it, we got to get rid of it. It sucks. I've only done 2 streams of it, but it's life, right? So what can I do? All right, now, in the case of Hades 2, I think this is even more sad because unlike multiverses where people are on the fence about if it's a good game, I think that people can all agree Hades 2 is a great game.
Yes,
correct?
great game.
I think we all agree. I love Hades 1. Hades 2 is just an improvement on 1. I don't have a single complaint about the game so far. I'm loving it and I want to keep playing it. But if it's literally the least attended, least engaged, least supported, least viewed game that I've done in years, then I shouldn't keep playing it. I should do something else with my time.
He loves throwing out this in years thing. That's not true, though. He just loves to add that on. Like, it's one of my worst attended streams in years. Not true. It's not true, but all right.
Well,
Correct?
I mean, we need
And
it
now
for
I-
the hype. He doesn't.
Yes.
Everybody knows he doesn't actually mean it, but that's how he talks. He over exaggerates everything for the artistic effect. He wants to convey something to you.
Our lowest attended stream in centuries.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's the same guy that says when he says I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't mean he's gonna be honest. It means that
point.
you should pay attention to what he's gonna say.
Great
That's
point.
the same
Great
guy.
point. Then he also sometimes he adds in the double style. He says, "You want me to really be honest?" That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like he goes, "Now you thought I was serious before. Now I'm really serious. Don't forget it, dude."
It has not. In fact, it's getting worse. The more I play it, it's getting worse. Last night I couldn't believe because I'm playing it and there's like 3 or 4 people in chat who are regulars who are talking with me.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm like, okay, this is great. Where's everyone else?
There were some people there, but you just weren't acknowledging them because they were saying the most insane shit of all time, and they weren't even LARPers. It's like his real fans talking about insane shit. And if anyone like appears to be,
what did they say?
Okay, let me get at that thing. People, just do a little spattering. Okay, let me get a spattering. Oh, not that. Why'd I do that?
Yeah,
let me
'cause
get a
I
spattering.
might have seen it, but there was just so much shit.
It's
about this over the last couple of days.
So first of all, if Lilica shows up, it's over. Lilica makes it all. Guys make it all about Lilica, so it's just Lilica stream now. So people saying, hi, quitting a drug definitely needs to come from within. Quitting a cold turkey isn't good. You can get TDs. The best way to quit drinking is to go into a liquor store in town and scream at them until you get permabanned. Can't drink if you're banned from other stores. Tommy Baxter says, I'd like a membership. Hank Hill says, the Alamo is good for you. Shout outs to Hank Hill.
What?
It's just, it's erratic. It's erratic and all over the place. Nick's pretty erratic, so that might work well for him at Ninja Boy. People are talking like it's a chat room in AOL back in the day when you just say whatever the fuck you want and like no one knows what's happening, but that's how chat rooms work, so you just say stuff. You know? This is the real audience, by the way. This is it.
I kind of understand him not letting them talk about anything else but him or the game, because this is what happens when they do. So
Yes.
I guess he's right.
And the one person, Game Cucker, says, you just have to dodge the curse until the projectile finally expires. It's tough, but possible. And that is one full scroll of the chat. One person is saying, hey, let's do this. And then we have Fred saying, we need to start cracking down on non-game related chat. Someone trying to reel it in.
Was the Game Cuck the only guy who supported this stream? Didn't he drop like a 30?
He dropped 30, and the total was like 38, I think. So yeah.
And we have that's a big point in this whole mental breakdown. That it was just one guy that supported it.
Yep. And Game Trucker doesn't even own the game. He'd rather donate hundreds to Philip than get the game himself.
Oh man,
Cool.
that guy is a gem. If you check Piece of Pieces Twitter, you would see Game Tracker's actual Facebook posts about the state of his life. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't need to talk about it now, but But go check it out. It's interesting.
He has 3 options for his life, and they're all are pretty bleak.
Yes.
let's
And
say.
option 3 is literally quote unquote option 3, if you know what I mean.
It is an option. It is
It's the LTG option.
All right, guys. Speaking. I think I hear something. Is
Oh my
it? Could
God.
it be?
Is this his
it?
music?
Oh wait!
Oh my God, he's broken
It's
it out.
Steve of the Dead in the house. What's up, brother? Can you hear us? Are you there?
I can hear you, but sorry, I don't know if I'm audible or not. I just can't wait to disconnect. At some point, it's going to be my turn.
Okay, you are here and you are live and loving it. Steve is in the house. You are zoomed in right now, but I'll fix that. That's on my end. How you feeling, brother? Give us an update on your health. Come on.
I'm getting there. I'm definitely improving gradually. I am now near the point where I could actually go to a gym and start doing exercising there, proper exercising. So I'm moving away from like the therapy side of it and now towards doing exercise again. So I'm getting there. It's
big ups.
It's a slow
Big
process,
ups.
but you know, yeah. So,
Well, you know you're contractually obligated to get better, so you know what? Everybody expects that.
Yes. If it doesn't happen, we're gonna have issues. But yeah, we didn't give you that 50,000 sign-on bonus for nothing. So
no, it was the close above the payday bar. I remember that.
Yes, thank you. But Steve's here. We're gonna keep going with the show as we were doing. But it's nice to have now we get Steve's takes as well. So let's fucking go. Come on. And how you been enjoying this week? Just overall, Steve, how you been enjoying this week?
I it's been wild. I don't know where to start. I thought like one meltdown was, okay, next day you'll probably get like some sympathy money, some whale will swing by or whatever, and then the next day it happened, and I thought he can't go 3 for 3, and he's ended up going 4 for 4.
Big ups. We're having I know Steve's gonna make it the longest videos all time are in the works right now, so enjoy it. Let's go.
Got loads of material, yeah.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Get ready.
Let's reassess.
Oh, we already get the reassess. We already heard the reassess.
No, most people don't. Again, there's an entire generation of people who don't get this concept.
You gotta go back a little bit.
I will. Sorry, my bad.
Here we're calling everybody entitled and idiots and children.
Oh, yes, his own fans. Yes, I like this part too.
Yes.
Yeah, I love this.
Something.
Okay, here we go.
You cannot have instant gratification.
Sorry.
Get me to play indies. This is people saying we like Phil's content, but we want to see him branch out and play indies.
Okay,
so now I'm doing it, and now you're not there. So you're full of shit. That's what it is. It's people who are completely full of fucking shit. I'm tired of this line of reasoning because here's the truth: is that in life, what you're gonna find is that when you grow up, and I mean this too, people really should listen to this.
Okay,
when
I'm
you
listening.
grow up. And you truly become an adult and you become mature. And it's not about age, it's about mental maturity. Okay? You will understand something.
Figure it out, trolls.
You cannot have instant gratification for every single thing in your life, especially entertainment, but in general, just in general. All right, with everything in your life.
Okay, quick pause. I'm sorry.
Please. No,
entertainment. Entertainment is one of the few things in life that offers you instant gratification. Video games, movies, music. You pop it in anytime, you get satisfied on the spot. That's how it works.
Porno, exactly. Put it on.
Yeah.
Just being honest. But yes.
Well, like especially now.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just quickly.
No,
Like,
please.
you're now at a point where series are just like uploaded in their entirety. You don't have to wait week to week to week. That's rarer and rarer. So it should be even easier for someone like Phil to satisfy that urge. And instead, he's still,
Yeah, that's what we're moving towards. Is literally whatever you want, whenever you want it, for as long as you want it. All right, I want to watch 8 hours of Game of Thrones. Go ahead, brother. I want to watch 10 seconds of TikTok. Go ahead. And if it's boring, get the fuck out. You better keep my interest or it's out. That's how it works now. Now Philip's saying that's not how it works because we need to mature. So start maturing, everybody.
Just in general, all right, with everything in your life. What we have an entire generation of people on this planet who have been coddled, spoiled, and treated like special snowflakes. And they
I'm just dying of an irony overdose. Sorry.
Yes, incredible.
There's so much of this today.
Incredible.
There's so much of this. It's insane.
Incredible that Philip is someone saying this. It's amazing.
You know what example he's gonna give? Oh, if you don't know, stay tuned because this is gonna be beautiful.
Let's go.
They actually believe that if they don't get something the moment they ask for it, that is a slight against them. And now they've been wrong. And how dare you not instantly do what I want at a moment's notice and drop everything at my beck and call and serve me like the dictator of the fucking planet. That's not how fucking life works. In any situation, you will
remember. This is, by the way, just to remind everybody, this is a YouTuber talking about what games to play. Just keep that in your mind. Just remember that, everybody. It's not like a politician or something. It's not a principal of a school. It's not a teacher at school. We're a YouTuber. All right, let's go.
Will not get instant gratification at all.
And you know what? What makes this even better is that this entire thing was triggered by him not getting instant gratification with tips. Actually.
Can we go on? I need to know what it's about now. I'm ready to.
Okay, please. Yes, you're gonna learn something. We're all gonna learn something here.
It's about hard work. It's about dedication. It's about sticking through tough times until you can get to the points in your life when you get what you want. Because then.
Whoa! Are we talking about YouTube viewers now? That's what you have to fight through to get what you want. Are we still talking to YouTube viewers?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Should I have hard work and dedication to watch this guy play video games? Because this is where it started, and now he just turns into John Cena, and he's cutting a promo about never giving up.
Holy shit.
Guys, he's like telling us to hard work and stick with it until we get what we want, but also that what we want is impossible because the world doesn't work like that. So just
tough.
how do we get instant? This isn't instant. You didn't really work for this.
Oh God!
Then when you get it, it has meaning
Ah.
because you suffered through the times you didn't have it until you finally earned it. You understand that?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't
So
know what
why
we're
did
talking about.
People don't.
What are we
Again, there's
talking
Why did
about
it?
now? What are we
Why
talking
didn't
about?
the second run Wolverine figure have more meaning than the first run then? Because if he had to suffer through all those months of not having the Wolverine toy, then he got it. Why didn't that have more meaning?
That'll be. We'll answer that later in the replay, maybe. I don't.
It's gonna be the question of the day.
Yeah.
Is this?
Higher generation of people who don't get this concept. They
Okay.
literally think, well, I demand something right now. I didn't get it. Fuck you. Downrate, hate, shit on, berate, deride, and crap.
This is Philip's he's a dominatrix. These are all the options you could choose from his menu. You could do shit on, berate, hate. What else was it? This sounds like a cool menu. Hang on.
Concept. They
Yeah.
literally think, well, I demand something right now. I didn't get it. Fuck you. Downrate,
Downgrade,
hate, shit on, berate,
Okay.
deride, and crap on, and say it's bad. No.
Okay,
Shit on.
quick question. Does the shit on come with the spoon or without?
Oh, without. And crapping and shitting on, many people
Yeah.
confuse them. They're a little different. Slightly
I did wanna
different.
know.
Yeah. But you can also get berated on and shit on and hated on. Those are different. All different.
Yeah.
Very
I
complicated
think I'm gonna
course.
just skip the. I'm just gonna stick to a happy ending type of thing,
Okay.
and without all this.
Okay.
Fucking brat. That's not how life works.
Oh.
I've been married to my wife
Oh,
for 5
right.
years.
And what?
We haven't even gone on a honeymoon.
Whose fault is
That's
that?
my fault.
Whose fault is that, bitch?
Your mum offered. She said, I will happily pay for a honeymoon, and you took the money to pay your taxes and then ended up declaring bankruptcy anyway.
Yeah.
You could have had a honeymoon.
Remember, reminder. And the person that doesn't get it. Okay, go ahead. You first.
Wasn't that the honeymoon? Because they got like an all expenses paid, all inclusive trip, and they ate a bunch of pizza and they got married. That sounds like a honeymoon to me. I would like to go on one. And he got a bunch of money in the end to pay his fucking taxes.
That's
I
what I'm
wanna
saying.
do that.
That's what I was gonna say. So remember, this is the world of everyone getting what they want, the drop of a hat. They're not working for it. How exactly does asking your mommy to pay for your taxes fall into that equation? How did you work for the money that mommy had to pay for your taxes? To make what part
very
of that?
good point.
What part of that is working hard for it, sticking into it, or the thousands
Do you
of
have
dollars
any
you needed?
idea how long those calls every weekend go?
Ah,
You have to sit there like that. Yes, mum. Yes, I know. Yeah. It's
That
like
sounds
that
pretty
here
cool.
too. Crime rates going up. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll never believe it. The pre-stream, there was Derek asked the craziest question, Mom. We gotta go. It probably goes the other way. I'm sure she gets the pre-stream too, but all right, let's keep going.
Oh yeah.
I don't even get to spend much time with her at all because I'm in this fucking room 6 days a week, full time streaming for
Whose
you guys.
fault is that? What music did I hear? Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's whose fault it is.
Gonna get a
but-
copyright stroke now.
Oh, I know. I
That'll
wish
be
I could play the
enough.
song.
You can do a cover version of it.
Yeah.
Happy with that? No. But I'm stuffing it out. I want
Oh.
instant gratification now. I
Stuffing
want
it
more
out.
I'm stuffing it out. That's different. Much different.
time with my wife.
Do that
I
with
want
the
to go.
chicken.
Yes. How are you stuffing it out? by
Notice,
pulling... Yeah,
notice
go
how he
ahead.
mentioned when he said he doesn't have time, he mentioned, I'm here streaming for you guys. So we managed to inject a little bit of a guilt trip in there. I'm here for you guys, so I can't see my wife that I love so much.
Mm-hmm. Stuffing it out.
Stuffing it out. I want instant gratification now. I want more time with my wife. I want to go spend a vacation with her right now. I can't do that.
I wonder
But I
why.
understand as a mature adult, if I tough through time,
Bro,
What?
nobody who is an actual adult says mature adult. It's redundant. It's the same thing. It's like saying a grown-up adult.
Right, it's
Exactly.
Just occurred to me. This is a period that includes the vest streak where he got like an extra $20,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a honeymoon. That you could do a lot with that.
No. We'd rather the week after it ended say I don't know if I can afford games this weekend. The week after it ended, and we're talking $60 games, guys. $60. I don't know if I can afford it, guys. He said this.
And back then he was making back the money that he invested in the games. Nowadays that is a 50-50. But back then he would buy a game and he would make it back within like 2 streams.
That eventually at the end of the tunnel there will be a light. There will be a time when I'll be able to spend that time with her, where we'll have a good time together. But I need to tough out the tougher times now. There's a lot of factors in life you don't control. I don't control the economy. I don't control fucking inflation. I can't make those things
I thought there
go
was
away.
no inflation.
But if
People ate ice cream.
Yes.
And went to the theater.
Very famous Cold Stone Index. How many people are in Cold Stone? That tells you how the inflation's doing in America. It's very scientific. It's very cool.
That's I think Fauci discovered that.
Yes,
he went through all the restaurants and he picked Cold Stone as the most authentic one to measure inflation.
Yes, that was very scientific.
And that moment when I get to spend some time with her will be all the more fucking meaningful because I didn't just get it right away. Do you get it?
This is so amazing.
In the case of me as a content creator,
imagine for a second. Just keep in your mind how much money he spent on WWE Champions. Confirmed. You know what I'm saying? And as he says this, it's amazing. Holy shit, man. It's incredible. And he's trying to put the problem on you. I can't take my wife out to look, I'm toughing it out. I can't take my wife anywhere. I'm working here 6-9 days a week. Just say goodbye to Hogan a little bit. Not even cut it out. Cut it to 50. Yeah. Cut it out for a month, brother. And you could take her to a beautiful trip in Japan right now. Right now.
Or maybe, Hogan can be your side piece instead of your main bit. Instead of Cat being your side piece that you see for 2 hours a day and you spend the rest of your time looking at Hogan's 24-inch pythons, you can just flip it around.
And Rambo, just concentrate on her for let's say 2 weeks. Take a break. That's enough. That's enough right there. Can't do it though. Gotta blame your ass, guys, for being entitled bitches.
All right, I don't have the ability to just do everything instantly. I wish I did. I wish that I was a giant streamer and a giant content creator and I was rolling in dough and at any moment
you could have been
upgrade everything.
And you were and still could have been if you chose a little bit better way, if you worked just a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying? But
it's moments like these where I think back to Machinima going, what else do you want to do? And him going,
fuck you.
It's the amount of opportunities that he's had and just pissed away. He very easily could have been like to this point where he's a brilliant streamer that could do everything instantly, but nah.
I don't know if he specifically could. Somebody else in his place could, but I don't know if DSP is actually capable of that. I mean, just look at him. Like we're talking about this whole June the King rewriting history type of thing, preparing himself for the documentary coming out. He's just making himself look worse every single day.
It's we started this again with talking about indie games playing, and now we are going deep into the therapy session, talking to himself, of course, trying to blame other people for the failures of why indie games don't work on a stream, guys. This is what we started with, but all right, we are in a different planet right now.
But look,
we're straight so far from like the point I wanted to make about that because it's quite tied into narcissism. But fucking hell, just let him cook.
Yeah,
this is wild.
In the last year to year and a half, correct?
Please. Yes, correct.
Take a look at the improvements.
I love the correct. Just correct. Like, just say correct. You can say whatever they want. 1 + 1 is 3, correct? Okay, anyways. So we're going to do this stream now. 4 + 4, 9, correct? Okay. So let's see if you play this clip, guys. That's how it works for them. He just says correct for everything.
Look at the visual quality of this podcast.
Oh, God, yes.
Everything I listened to, your feedback to improve everything.
This gets even better when you watch the Hate Army clip, when it's like 4 DSPs and like the Nazi army in the background just walking around.
And by the way, this is going to be word for word the debunk for June the King. Get ready for this exact same thing. Look at all the improvements I've made. Look at all this. Look at all around me. And what? You have a picture, 8-bit painting you got 20 years ago behind you? And you, put through LED lights on the floor? That's literally what he did, by the way. Through LED lights on the floor.
Quality of this
podcast. We are direct capture again.
Yeah, that's what we're at. Yeah.
You have done this years later, after years of people telling you, years of people telling you, you look, area around you looks shit.
Yeah.
Do something about it. Your visual quality is shit. Years of people telling him, play indie games. And then years of, no, fuck off. I'm not doing that. I'm not like all those other streamers. I'm not going to have LED lights behind me.
And that's what it is. Because now he wants the instant gratification himself for doing those changes when it's years later, right? So just like direct capture, guys. I went to direct capture. A lot of people asked for it. Where are the views? It's a two-way street, guys. Yeah, I do this, I get instant gratification. That's what he's looking for. But all right, it's all us mouth
been since that marathon? Since the Indy Marathon, it's like 2 weeks, isn't it? Not even
yeah,
since
something
that
like
Indy
that.
Marathon. Instant gratification. He wants the immediate response that he should have had if he'd have done it years ago, when people were asking for it.
Yeah.
Then they'd have been like, "Oh, great, this is great. I love this indie stream. Here you go. Here's some money." Now they've all fucked off to other streamers because you told them to.
Now we're yelling
you guys
at
have
them.
heard about this thing. I guess take it with a grain of salt because I saw it on Twitter from somebody. So allegedly, he was pitching the idea of phasing out the actual vest and glasses and hat, and instead doing some putting toys behind himself for some reason. Wouldn't that actually be worse and give you less value? I guess.
You guys ready to cringe? I'll play the clip real quick.
Oh,
this
God.
one.
You got it? Fantastic.
Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, look at my Twitter. Hang on, it's worth it. It's very meaningful. It will be meaningful. Oh, we didn't even talk about fucking DSP talking to those the other YouTubers trying to give them advice. You saw that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay, we need to talk about that
because I saw plenty of people were asking this about Steve. Steve, what do you think about Brian and Phil's friendship and the possibility of it already having ended?
It's fucking great. It's no more than what he deserves because, again, his intention was not to just hang out with this guy and make a new friend. It was monetization. He wanted to make money from it. Just like with everybody else. We are still monetizing John Rambo on DSP Throwback. It is obscene that he's still like this with interpersonal relationships and he just can't handle a real friendship. Just come around and hang out for a bit. We'll have a couple of beers, play some games, whatever. And not think of recording it. Just do it for the sake of being with that other person, you know? It's fucking wild.
Yeah. All right, so this is just trigger warning cringe. Trigger warnings for every trigger warning possible. Just get ready.
We hit the $150 tips goal. People say, we really want the Wolverine action figure. I say, it's Wolverine time. And I'll get an animation that's like the Wolverine figure dancing, right? I'll go in the closet, we'll bring it out, Wolverine. You know, we'll do a stupid little thing. Say Wolverine's here. You know, it'll be 5-10 seconds, but at least we'll get that little break, that little comedy break to say that he's coming on the street. It's not just, oh, here he is. Okay, let's continue. You know, we'll be silly about it, right?
Oh,
bro.
Wolverine. It's like that Eddie Murphy movie. Hercules. What movie's that?
That was actually funny, though.
Yeah, that was funny. Dude, so the Meerkat, just to answer your question, the plan now is to just do random shit. So if someone asks for something like Wolverine, we'll just get the Wolverine doll. If you want this, I'll do this. If you want the, I don't know, he can do stuff on his own accord now. That's his new goal. So if his eyes are burning,
who's going to ask for it? The highest tip?
I don't know. We can
maybe put it to a poll.
Oh man.
So now it's much more open and free flowing. If I want to put glasses on, I can, but it doesn't matter because it's not attached to money. And also, if it's chilly, I can put on a vest, but not attached to money.
This is gross. It reminds me of the desperation he had after the vest streak ended when he wanted to wear jeans and two vests at the same time.
It's same thing, same vibe. It's making me think of the fishing lures.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's my favorite. My favorite. I love the lures. I love those fucking lures.
They're the best.
I thought for a second he was going to go in that rant about I'm not going to do any more goals. I thought it was another June thing. I don't do that silly stuff anymore because June might have a section about that, right? Philip has employed many silly goals in his time and go through them all, right? And then Philip could say, I don't do that anymore. As you know, guys, we're done with that silly stuff. I'm done with it. But then he does the Wolverine dance. And I'm like, all right, there goes that idea. Because now we're just going to dance with Wolverine. An action figure. That's worse than wearing a vest, in my opinion. But all right. What the fuck? It's so odd. I have no idea. And then he's still going to keep the tips up there. I thought for a second he might say no more tips on screen. Nope, can't do that. So then what is this all about? I don't get it anymore. Again, I'm questioning the motives here of changing it if you're not going to get rid of silly stuff.
Man, it's a constant struggle. Like Piece of Peace says, it's ego versus greed, and it's the eternal battle that never ends. Because if he chooses ego and takes down all the shit that makes him goofy, people not going to give him money. And if he chooses greed, then he looks like a children's entertainer, which he is. So he can technically never win, and the battle will always go on.
Eternal struggle coming this summer. Summer of Lugo. DSP's ego versus DSP's greed.
I listen to your feedback to improve everything. The name, the board, everything, right?
Oh
Quality
my
of
God. The name and the border have changed, guys. Please tip. Please tip. I've changed the border. Please tip.
But
Thank you.
You know what? You know what? Here's the thing. Here's a very good point that I just made up. And you guys have to agree it's a good point. If he thinks that an actual PNG of fucking a naked dude is value, then he's gonna try and convince you that a border that's an actual PNG is value.
Yes.
Because he genuinely thinks that.
Oh,
well, he put work into making that. He selected that area and found out how to make it transparent so he could have it as an overlay. He found out how to key it out. That took time and effort, so you should reward that.
I wish I could even
some
say
of those
that's true.
borders, sorry, but some of those borders, it's probably Derrish, but some of those borders are so bad, he would genuinely be better not having them. Like stuff like the Dark Souls ones and the Fallout ones where they're just
random shit,
and it's they're just horrible.
Yeah, oh, that's the worst.
I wish I could say that's true, but you know, he's not even making that shit himself. He's oh, thanks, Ep. I'll take that. Dent turn. Okay, put that in OBS. No scenes though. Just drop it in. You know, he's got so much shit on that OBS. All right, let's go.
Right? How much better it is. All the different things we're doing, the variety of content we're doing. I have a react channel, I have a throwback channel. These are all things we talked about for years and years.
Yeah, there for years and years! Years and years!
Please give me money. We talked about it a long time, so I mean, come on, guys. We talked about it a long time, so that clearly means I need money for this. Thank you. He just wants I've worked hard. That means I need money. That's what he's saying. But go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, but it's like the idea that you would expect that people would stick around for years on the off chance that you might do it. It's baffling. You know, I'm struggling to try and find something for it. I know it'll probably be like with him lacking empathy and not being able to understand from other people's perspectives that, hey, maybe if I'm being told to fuck off, I'm not going to get this thing for a while. I'm probably going to want to fuck off because I'm going to go get it elsewhere. But I just don't know. It's just maddening that he can't pick up on that. That bit of like, you've asked for years. Strike while the iron is fucking frosted over.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Daily news show. I always wanted to do a news desk style show.
Now a news desk style show.
When's that coming? I haven't seen that yet. What's that? The 10 minutes you talk about Twitter news? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, news desk style show.
He has a different PNG down here, so it's a completely different thing. Yeah. It's like going like across to the other side of town to do DSP React because it's
everything starts with on his news desk show starts with. I don't really know much about this, guys, but anyways, apparently there's people getting laid off. I don't know much about it, but anyway, tips, guys. Anything tips? Thank you.
Don't even have a desk.
Daily news show.
Don't even have a news desk.
Yeah.
Style show. Now I do it.
We got style.
Now I do it.
But these are things that took a while to get to. Do you understand? These are not instant changes, instant gratification.
They could be.
Wish granting. That's not reality.
Sorry.
All right?
How hard is it to order strip LED lights on Amazon?
Yeah.
And get it the next day?
Yeah. How hard is it to look up Twitter and see what's going on in the news and talk about it on your stream that you're having any day?
How hard is it to set up a throwback channel? Setting up a channel, by the way, he acts like he's like building the channel itself. He's building a broadcast building. He's building the cameras. He acts like he has to go through all this when it's 10 clicks to have a new YouTube channel. That's literally it. And of course, when you have Dents working for you, I need a logo and a banner. End of story.
Also, it's not a new channel. It's not a new channel. He's just renamed one of his old channels.
Good point. Yeah, good point.
And then re-uploads his old content. And
yes. It's amazing. It takes an hour, at most an hour. That's being nice, to say that.
You wanted to see me play indie games, great. But understand, I didn't have the means to do it. We had to get to a point where I could do it. Well, now I can do it. Well, now I don't want it anymore.
How?
So what are you?
How did you not have the means to play indie games?
Like he never had a computer until now.
He didn't have a mini PC apparently because
mini
indie
PC.
games on console don't exist. That's the narrative we're going for.
Yes, those famous games like Stardew Valley, and they never exist on consoles. No, fuck those shit, man. Only indies. Indie of the indie sold like 10 billion copies.
3 years old? You're gonna fucking pout and stomp in the
fucking pout. This is a comment, a YouTube channel comment in a chat. You're gonna pout and stomp your feet? That's what he's talking about.
Wondering, cry like a little baby. Oh, I didn't get it right away. What the fuck kind of mentality is that? I mean, oh my god, that is
the
so
mentality
ridiculous.
that don't want to stick around for years. It's
Yeah.
the mentality that don't want to stay there, being told "fuck off." No.
We're talking about a line in a YouTube chat, by the way. That someone said this, you know? Oh, yeah, look at this, pounding your feet. What kind of mentality is that?
And so unfucking
Because like I
stupidly-
know I know he has a raging victim complex, but being a victim to somebody asking you to play a video game is next level like baby man shit.
Yes. And really it is, I just want more money for this. That's all we're talking about here is you're not giving me enough money for this, so let me make it sure you think it's your fault. So someone out there will answer the call, because often they do. Let's get real. Often they do. Oh, yeah. No, Tara. Good shout here. Remember that one time he was talking about the improvements he made and he said we launched the community tab? Yes, he did say that.
No.
He did say he would do community tab updates, guys. Like that.
What?
Yeah. Dude, I'll find it. If you got that on Twitter, send it to me in Discord, but yeah.
I was going to go pick go, but the amount of
it's fine too, yeah. This community tab, he says too much. It's possible.
What he means by that is basically copy pasting a tweet that he made and putting it on his community page. That's just him running the community page.
He launched the community page. Like he coded it.
And I also always find it funny that you keep scrolling through the community page and most of the stuff is just private because it was made for a stream that is no longer available to watch.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all private links, yeah.
Yes. Who's going there? Yeah, people. And he also was begging for likes. I think it was last week maybe. He said, like, yeah, no one's really liking my stuff there. Maybe you could do that. Because, like, Twitter, he's, like, giving up on Twitter now. I know. What do we get? We get nothing. What do we get? Goo gots. Oh,
at least King Judd gives you a free space on the card.
Yeah, come on.
It's amazing.
We get what we deserve, actually. We gotta be honest.
That kind of
That's what we
feedback,
deserve.
Because I didn't instantly gratify you. You moved
What?
on. Well, that's funny, because you commented on my video and left the feedback. So you didn't move on. What happened is you didn't instantly get what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then you got wrapped up into a hate group who doesn't like me and derides.
Okay, they wrote one comment on a YouTube video. That's what we're talking about here. So this is all extrapolation from one comment on a YouTube video. This is all this person did. This is the path this person went down. Here we go.
To me every day. You're a loser.
Oh, never mind. We're just losers.
You're a loser.
Got it.
This is the situation you're in. You're a loser. And
Okay,
now you
we're
sit
loser.
here and you only come back to make fun of me and say all the things that I'm doing wrong. Correct? You're a fucking
You're asking
loser
for
in life.
feedback.
Correct?
All right? You need to fucking move on. Either move on from watching me or you need to stop hating on me on a daily fucking basis. All right?
Okay.
The truth is, in the last few years, I've done so many improvements.
Yep, this is what you want people to believe. Yes, you've done so many improvements. Let's hear the list again.
Feel
This
like
will
I
be
should
the
have brought
second
some
time.
popcorn.
Yeah. Okay. Get ready for the list because we've done so many improvements. Here we go.
Changing who I am. I'm becoming a better creator, a better person. I'm listening to feedback. That's why, in a situation like Hades 2, I'm scratching my head. This is
And scratching our ear too.
directly the feedback I
How is he becoming a better person when, like, 10 seconds ago, he just called somebody a loser? Because they asked him to play a game he didn't want to play, and he didn't play. And the guy was like, okay, then I'm going to watch somebody else. And now that guy's a loser, and he's a troll as well.
And how are we becoming a better creator too? What's that part?
Because he's wearing shirts now.
Oh,
and he stopped making jokes about black people.
Ah, yes, we stopped the chitlins jokes. That was an improvement. But that's the thing. At least he had personality then. Now he doesn't need to have that.
Yeah, his personality was, oh my god, but
yeah,
it was
he had something. You knew what you were gonna get at least.
He was more comfortable with drinking and acting like a twat as well. So
Yeah.
it at least felt a bit more natural and a bit more funny. This is just.
He would tell you. I'm playing the Mortal Kombat mobile game, guys. Spent a few bucks. It's tough though. Feels like a waste of money though. You know, that kind of. He was happy with showing us his life. Now we get this, whatever this is, and it's It's much better though. Trust me on that.
situation. Like Hades 2.
Pick.
I'm scratching
Oh,
my
right
head.
in there. Then,
nice.
yeah.
Directly
Deep. That was about a nuck deep. A single nuck deep.
the feedback I ever seen.
Sometimes he gets nuck in half. Those are deep ones.
Play more PC games. Play games new when they come out. Play
Yes.
more indie games. Do interactive streams. Everything different. Everything better. Go to do it.
What's an interactive
guess what?
stream,
You fucking
sir?
fucked up. It's terrible.
You fucking
We're not
fucked
gonna
up.
Show up. This is bad. What are you talking about? I don't get it. And that's what I
How
need.
don't you
That's
get
what
it?
I need to figure
It's
out.
bad.
Okay, I do. I need to figure out what is going wrong here. And if the answer is, oh, it's because you didn't give us instant gratification, then just go away. No one in life is ever going
See,
to
you're
give
doing
you
it
instant
now.
We don't
You're
want
telling
that
people
feedback.
to go away. No.
Go away. Yes, please go away. Okay.
I want your feedback. Here's my feedback. Go away.
Dude, where did everybody go?
Yeah.
What happened?
Please give
Surprise
me
Pikachu.
Yeah.
I can barely get 200 people.
You're probably one of these people
Oh yeah, of course. Like people are doing stuff on Friday night. No one gets any viewers on Saturday night. Right.
who sits around on fucking social media all day bitching about every little thing. Oh, they spelled my name wrong on my fucking coffee cup at Starbucks, and oh, they didn't have my
Jesus,
hair
you
dyed.
boomer.
Bro.
Why they spelled my name
This
wrong?
guy
Oh,
spends
yeah.
way too much time on Twitter. Like,
Oh,
actually, I'm
God.
not even joking. This is just a fact.
If you like think Twitter is like what the world is, like you think the world fucking sucks. Like it's the worst place. It's the worst place in the universe if you just get everything you know from
Yeah.
Twitter. It sucks, dude. Who wants to live? That's not how the world works, though. But in Philip, that is how it works. We got Twitter, we got YouTube comments, and YouTube chat. And oh man, all three of those are pretty fucking scary for Philip.
At the store.
I like that
So
you
my
didn't
date-
include his wife in that.
No. They don't talk. No, they don't talk.
You didn't include his wife.
They don't talk, so no.
Is ruined. Fuck off.
Oh,
no one
whoa.
cares.
Okay.
Reality is that I am someone who's going to appeal to a different kind of audience than I did 10, 15 years ago. You know, young teenagers
smaller.
don't come to watch Dark Side Phil.
Okay,
This is
okay,
more of a mature audience.
okay, hold on. Why are we gonna bring up the Wolverine toy and have Wolverine dancing on screen, though, for adult men? What kind of fucking men are you streaming to? It's not even like perverts, it's just next level. Like, who's gonna fucking enjoy the Wolverine dancing?
It's silly.
And then you put a toy of him behind you, and that's the reward, because people gave you money. Hold on.
Wolverine. It's silly. That's what he said. I'm not exaggerating. That's what he did. That's what he did. Wolverine.
People who've been around for a long time, and now you want to hang out and have a more reasonable, chill, laid-back situation. Now, there's situations when it's not like that. If I'm playing, Elden Ring, or I'm playing a fighting game or whatever, you get more stress than that. That's cool, right? That makes sense. I get it. That's the kind of content, the rage-inducing content, that's also entertaining, and that's fine. But the point is, I'm not the same guy I used to be. I'm a different kind of content creator. Again, more laid back. That's kind of the kind of stream I'm trying to put.
Half the man I used to be.
Out these days.
He is super
right?
laid back. That's why
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
so many fucking clips to watch today. This one is only like how long is this? Is it like an hour and a half? And we
Yes,
got
hour
like
and a
two
half.
more.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
So laid back.
So,
He might be
in my opinion,
just straight up laying down at
all
this
right,
point.
I feel like what's happened is you get a whole generation of new people who just don't get how life works.
Oh,
But
yes.
is it their fault?
This is Grandpa. This is what Grandpa says, You kids out there, when I was a kid, let me tell you, we had to walk to school. No shoes. Snowing all the time. And they beat us at school. We like that. This is what we're doing. But who is fan base, again, which is not kids. So how old are they? What age group are we dealing with here? Because they're a new generation that's not satisfied, but they're not kids. But they also like Wolverine dancing. This is a tough age group to pin down. Makes sense.
And they like Bubbles. They like Bubbles so
yes.
much that they harassed him for Bubbles that one time, and he went pissed off. So it's a very specific niche audience. I agree. I understand that.
Right? When I was growing up, I was fucking lucky to get anything. There was no.
Whoa!
Bro, this crazy.
Bro, you might as well just start eating Werther's fucking originals and watching Countdown. What the fuck?
I was lucky to get anything. Are you really going to say that, private school boy? Are you really going to say this, private school boy?
Quick
Come
retrospective
on.
moment. You guys remember the first Adpocalypse event that he did when he was watching a bunch of ads and he had all of them?
Oh god, yeah.
He had the He-Man with the detachable head, replaceable with a cooler head, with a whole play set, with like everything. He got everything, bro. In like the 80s. He was as spoiled as sin. And the one time he didn't get what he wants, it left a mark on him. It scarred him for life. That fucking Wolverine toy. He's never living that down.
This dude knew about all those fucking toys. Toys I had never even dreamed of. Oh, yeah, I had that one. Oh, yeah, I had that. It was okay.
Do you remember the list that he had for the barbecue?
Yeah.
From SRK.
Yes.
Literally every console. So many
Everything.
accessories. Everything.
He had a full Rock Band set twice over. Okay? Let me repeat
What
that.
does the set consist of? Because
Let me
I
repeat that
didn't
again.
have that as a child.
Two
What do we get in the
guitars.
set?
Two guitars. Drums.
Fake guitars, by the way, just
Oh,
so you can
of
play that
course.
one game.
Of course, we can't. Not real instruments. Two guitars, maybe three. I don't know for the bass, drums, and the vocal mic. Okay, and remember, he had this just in case, and he also brought this to fighting game tournaments, but no one came to it.
Man.
He brought it to the suite. But anyways, he wanted to do barbecue. He was already working at this point. He said, I'm going to have to scam I'm going to have to scam my dad to get a new barbecue. He's already working, by the way. He has to scam his dad. That's his words. Scam my dad into give me a new barbecue. But
Did
yeah, I
he
didn't
say
get anything.
scam? I think the word was different. It was basically the synonym.
You know,
I think
you know
con.
what I mean. Con. Okay, con.
Yeah.
Excuse me, con.
He also
Con
got
his dad.
the big tent, the big gazebo thing.
Oh yeah,
as
gazebo.
well
We need a new
for it.
gazebo.
Yeah.
Big ups, Dad. Thank you, Daddy,
Come on,
for that.
man.
Bunch of tellies.
Amazing.
He borrowed their new telly because it was his old one. Remember? So he called the.
Yeah, at least now I learned about the whole Rock Band lore, and
Yes.
now it's very clear to me why he's so good at rocking. He learned how to rock band.
And good point, Roach Bait. His dad painted his own condo because Philip can't paint his condo. So yeah, it's a gratification.
But they had to
Couldn't do
stay
it
in a
for a year.
hotel.
They stayed at a hotel, yes, but he let them drive his BMW, and he made sure everyone knew it. He said, "I let my parents drive my BMW." What a soul! What an angel! It's such a charitable human being. It's amazing
how life works.
But he grew up poor.
Like, it fucking pissed me off because it's almost like he does those things just so he can brag about doing it, so you can think of him as a better person.
Yep.
It's so fucking fake. It's so disgusting. And he's doing that to his parents. It's not even like he's like riding around with some girls or something. He's doing that to his parents.
Yes, that's the thing. It's not even like friends. You don't, not really, like had a half friends. You could do that, but this is your fucking parents, dude.
What's happened is
Very
you
cool.
get a whole
What?
generation of new people who just don't get how life works.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Let me hear how
is
life
it-
works. Let's hear how life works from a guy that makes $100,000 a year playing video games all day and pulls Hogan's
Doesn't-
on a nightly basis.
Doesn't fucking leave a gated community for 6 days
No.
a week and all he goes out to do is shopping.
Leaves
He's
the
scared
house.
to talk to DoorDash drivers.
Yes.
Actually
And-
scared.
Leaves the house 56 times a year. That's not an exaggeration. He leaves once a week. 56 times a year.
Jesus.
52. Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
Their fault. Sounds
Never
to me
thought
like
of
they've
it
been
like that.
taught to think
Yeah.
this way. Right? When I was growing up, I was fucking lucky to get anything. There was no instant gratification.
Wow.
Did I? You guys
just
know the
talked
story.
about all of
when I
that.
used to go to a store with my parents.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Here we're gonna get the story.
No.
52 weeks. I'm a dad. 52 weeks. Excuse me. 52 weeks. That's what I said. Mouth rollers. He's gonna say how he held the thing. Are we gonna get this story again? I haven't heard this part. Are we gonna say I held the toy and then at the end I wouldn't get it because I held it the whole time? I think we're gonna get that, aren't we?
All right. Let's say we were going to a store that had a toy
Yeah.
department. When we first got into the store, I'm a little kid sitting in a shopping cart. My parents would push me to the toy department, and we go. And my parents would say, "Select an action figure." Philip. They call me Philip. It was always Philip. Okay.
That's why I say Philip. That's why I say
I don't
Philip
even
now.
know. I don't even know why that was so funny. It just actually was.
The only thing I say now is Philip because of that point.
the shelves at all the action figures. And I would say, "Oh, here's one. I like this one." And I would grab it. And for the entire shopping trip in that store, I would stare there and look at the action figure. I'd read the whole back. I would imagine in my head, man, if I had this, I would go home and play. And I would play with my other figures. Here's how it would go and stuff like that.
I
It's
don't know about you guys.
Wolverine.
I have no idea. I cannot remember that far back. I'm just being honest. I know the joke is there. Wow, so long ago. But can you really think about yet those times, Meerkat? How about you? You're a younger
Oh
gentleman.
yeah, I can. Because I
You
mean, of course,
Riding in
for
a shopping cart?
For me, they were more recent than yours.
That's what I'm saying. Can you remember riding in a shopping cart, Meerkat, please? Riding in a shopping cart? You have memories of that?
No, but we had these small, like it's a shopping cart on top, and in the bottom is like a little car. So I was in the little car.
All right,
until I was too big to be in the car.
Great memories. I remember that. My first memory is, I don't know. I can't. Oh, first or second grade, I guess.
I can remember it. Yeah, I can vaguely remember. Like, there's a big Morrison's near me, aunt, and there's Quick Save.
Okay.
My dad used to go to. I can vaguely remember it, but it's mainly like I can remember being older and not being able to sit in the cart because my brother was.
Okay, yeah, those hit. That's her. I can remember like first or second grade, so like 5 or 6 years old. That's where it starts kicking in my memory.
That's what most people do.
Yeah, you know, stone tablets and going for water at the well.
Yes, Moses, talking to Moses, helping Moses write tablets, that kind of stuff. It was a lot of crazy time.
And then
between the herds of mammoths across the plains.
Yes, riding dinosaurs. Yes, all this stuff.
I heard you gave him his best interview ever, but the stone tablet was lost somewhere. So that's
yes, definitely couldn't write it.
Papyrus notes. Well done.
He spoke too fast. I couldn't chisel it fast enough to get all his words. It was very tough.
Right? And then at the end of the shopping trip, my parents would say, okay, it's time to go back. And we go back to the department, and I would put the action figure back.
Okay, so if this is a normal human being, you could believe this story. However, when one time he didn't get the action figure, he remembers it to this day with such clear memory. You know this is all bullshit, so whatever.
Yeah. Explained to me very matter-of-factly. You can have that later if you're a good boy, if you behave, if you get a good report card, maybe if it's your birthday.
If you're riding in a shopping cart, you don't get report cards yet. That is a factual fact. Just being honest. If you're riding in a cart, you are not getting report cards. It just don't match up. It doesn't. Age-wise, that doesn't match up. But all right.
Birthday or Christmas.
Yeah, they also talked to him about if you're gonna be a good boy, like he's a dog or something. But maybe they treated him like that. Maybe he was just pissing all around the house, and all they wanted to do is just make him stop.
Oh no, he's pooed inside again.
Oh god!
You know,
Linda, go get one of the bags.
I wouldn't be shocked to hear him say in a perfectly normal tone of voice that he was wearing a diaper up until he was like 12. I wouldn't even be surprised.
I wonder. That's someone he won't answer it.
Yeah,
he won't answer it, but
either.
you know, like how long did it take him to get potty trained? You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
someone undercover. Look into it. Has anyone got a sock account that they're willing to throw away?
At what age were you housebroken, Philip? Ask like that. He'll love it. He'll love it.
Report card. Maybe if it's your birthday or Christmas, that's when you'll get that. You don't just get that today just because you want it. You get that later when you earn it.
Yes. Yeah,
Everybody's parents do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like generally, I know that there's some spoiled people out there, but generally, most people's parents would be like, "Well, you don't get it. You'll get it for your birthday or for Christmas, or you know, like a special event or something."
Yeah, you don't.
That's normal.
That's a different generation though than him. He's a different generation.
He's describing a normal childhood.
Yes.
And then we would leave.
But yeah, remember, Philip, didn't you say what should your parents do? You buy the figure. I thought that was your advice.
Yeah. Why didn't you listen to me? Yeah.
That was your advice to parents, though. So what? Oh, you're raising a bad generation, Philip. Careful.
And then if I was good, when a holiday came where I had a good report card or something, I did something nicely, I would earn it, and I would get it.
Did something nicely? Yeah. I played fetch nicely. I didn't bite anyone. I was able to walk very calmly. I was not pulling the leash. I had a great trip. Good job. You get something now.
It is a reward. That's life. Okay? I wish that I were a ginormous streamer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we know
I bet
that.
you do, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to worry about money. That'd be great. I think everyone on Earth thinks that. If I didn't have to worry about money, life would be easy, dude.
Notice how he, like you said, how he only thinks about being a ginormous streamer for the money, not for the bigger exposure that's going to make it so every time you call somebody a mouth drooler, you're going to get 1,000 tweets shitting on you instead of the regular 100. And all the other stuff that comes with it, he only wants it for the money. And as he said in the past, he doesn't want to be one of those guys, because those guys, the chat goes way too fast, you can't be interactive, you can't be chill, and here we can.
I don't want to be a big streamer. So the King Jad says, I want the money. I don't want everything else that comes with it. Just give me the money, actually, of being a big streamer. That's all I want. Cool.
I don't want to put in the work.
No. Please.
Just give
for
us
you.
the money.
Because
Just
then
give me
I
the
can
money.
do whatever you want. anytime a viral game came out, I could drop money on it and we could play it for 5 minutes and either laugh at it or crap on it. And then we could move on to the next game.
How many copies of Street Fighter 6 do you have, Phil? How many copies of Street Fighter 2 do you have across various generations? Like, you could do that. You will do that.
I can play whatever I want. I thought you flex on this many times, though, but now we can't do that, I guess. Okay, tough to keep up.
I wish that I could buy a high-end gaming PC right now and we could play every game at absolute top levels. I wish that I could
why
do
you
all,
can't.
I don't. That's the reality. Reality is I'm a normal dude like you. Who just sits here and streams.
Oh, yeah, I love this. Normal dude. How many normal people out there leave their house 52 times a year? I'm just eyeballing what percent of the population doesn't leave their house 52 times a year and can make $100,000 a year? Very normal.
Oh, that's
very normal person.
We got a good question in chat.
Go ahead.
By a curious mage. Do you think he could be bought off streaming? So you basically buy him out. How much would that cost? What do you guys think?
I wonder, because I think Philip would think he could make, like, he doesn't want to end the stuff.
So we assume he's not ever streaming again. So all that attention that comes with it is gone. He is now nobody on the internet. We just take that all away. We buy his contract out, and it's gone.
How much would
Say
that
like
take?
$1 million. Say you offered him like $1 million, 10 million, something like that, but that would not stay. He would take that offer.
No.
And then he would burn through that money.
Yes.
And he would be back on stream within 6 months to a year.
Yeah. What do you think he's going to buy? That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So
number one in the rankings.
Yeah, he would get number 1 in the rankings, definitely, and endlessly do it. You would hope pay off his house, but you can't be sure of that because he didn't pay off his Connecticut condo when he had a chance to, when he was making way too much money that he knew what to do with. Like, let's say he wasn't a millionaire, but when he was making the most of money he ever made, you know, we're talking $20,000-$30,000 a month on YouTube back in the day. He did not pay off his condo. When that's level 1 easy, right? Pay off your condo and then no more mortgage. He didn't do that. He filled his room with figures. So if you give him $1 million right now, I don't know. I think it'd be gone fast. I think he's the kind of guy, though, that he thinks $1 million is like endless, you know? It's like $1 million. Oh, God. That's endless. What? I can't spend that much. You know, he thinks that could just like buy 4 houses, you know?
I think he's actually talked about this in the past and said $1 million is basically nothing.
Okay, excuse me then. So there we go.
Yeah, that does ring a bell, yeah.
I think somebody asked him, what if you win $1 million from the lottery? And he was like, that's not even like all that much.
Okay, so give me more. Give me more of that bitch. But to answer the question, I guess that more than, I mean, who knows? I think he would lose it all, though. He would lose it all. And yeah, he doesn't even want money. He wants credit. So can we give him a bigger credit line? That's maybe the question. That's what you want.
A good time with an audience.
Huh?
I'm a very down-to-earth guy. I don't live in the clouds. I have no aspirations to be a super popular guy or anything like that.
Okay.
You just said you wish you were.
You wish you were, but not.
You just said you wish you were.
Not even like a minute ago in this clip.
Yeah.
Actually,
I wish I was one of those.
Oh my God.
I wish I was one of the biggest dudes ever, but I don't have aspirations for that. Okay.
Things that are thrown at me are so unreasonable at this point that I'm getting fed up.
Yeah, YouTube comments are so unreasonable. You're talking about a YouTube comment. If that's the worst of your problems in your life, you got a great fucking life, dude.
When I get feedback like, well, you didn't...
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think he'll turn him off? Again, if it gets too bad for him to, you know, because it's obviously stressing him.
Oh, well, it's definitely stressing him.
Point where he's like, right, fuck it, I'm done.
Oh, I don't know, man. He's the feedback goblin. He can go. He can't turn off the comments when he needs that constant feedback. Because if you read some of those comments on the recent videos, they are very funny. I promise you, they are very funny. Because people are trying to ignore the actual issue, which is him, and just do all these mental gymnastics to make things kind of make sense, and they never do. Because that's not the problem.
They immediately give us what we wanted, so people moved on. That is the fucked up, most ridiculous, spoiled, entitled, really unreasonable, disconnected from reality style answer I could ever hear. That's not life. You'll never get...
Did we have to throw style into that? Disconnected from reality style answer.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Yeah, it was hype, but...
that might be one of the best styles ever, because all of this is a style. Can we go back like 10 seconds to hear the entirety of the style?
Oh, we could have a new record for longest style ever. I think our current record is like 12 words or something. So let's see. That's
Ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like Asian fusion style. Not that one exactly, but there was an epic one someone said before. But
Spoiled he wanted, so people moved on. That is the fucked up, most ridiculous, spoiled, entitled, really unreasonable, disconnected from reality style answer I could ever hear.
Oh wow, yeah, I think you're. I think you got a new record.
Up at the
Yeah,
start.
hold on. Yeah, I think you got a record. All right, hold on. Let's start this again. It's tough.
I think it starts fucked up.
It's tough to guess when it starts, though. Here, hold on.
Like, well, you didn't immediately give us what we wanted, so people moved on. That is the fucked up, most ridiculous, spoiled, entitled, really unreasonable, disconnected from reality style answer I could ever hear.
10.
That's not like
10.
Oh, 10.
Wow.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah.
That's a 10 count. Hell yeah. 10 count. 10 count before the style. Amazing.
That was stylish as fuck, man. God damn it. It must be those t-shirts that are giving him so much style. Did you guys see, hold on, did you guys see the black shirt that is way too small and it has the most bizarre fucking pattern? I'm gonna try and find it.
It's the one, there's one that he chose to, oh, here we go, I got it. Got it. This one. It's the Rainforest Cafe. I don't know if you guys have that over there, but this one.
Yeah, this one.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
It's a Rainforest Cafe. I work at Rainforest Cafe. Welcome.
Kat said yes to this.
Do you want a seat
Kat
next
said
to the
that will look
elephant?
good. She's trolling him, surely.
Yeah, she's
No,
trolling
it's
him.
actually entirely Kat's fault because he just picks the clothes and she gets to approve them. So he doesn't even get to pick his own clothes. This is a 42-year-old man.
Yep.
He doesn't even know what clothes he feels good in because it doesn't fucking matter. He would show up in a burlap sack if it was up to him.
By the way, he, during the stream, decided that it's meant to be buttoned all the way up and made that change, and we stuck with it. So
looks
we're
like a
buttoned
gimp.
all. Yeah, it's buttoned all the way up.
Oh
And
god, it is.
yes.
Shit,
Oh yeah. Top button, boy. We're going for the top rope.
That is choking him.
You know, look at how short the sleeves are.
And look, we start this stream with the stealth pull down of the shirt. Right, here we go. Ready? Pull. I muted it. There you go. Got the pull.
4th of June, 2024. I'm
Jocks
not going to go
watch.
too crazy in the detail tonight simply because I have to do a private Patreon.
Okay, so there's 20 comments here. Someone asked, "What are you wearing?" So classic there. The first
But
comment.
didn't they say, "What are you wearing?" LMAO.
Yes,
What did you
excuse
say?
me.
Laughing my ass. A shirt.
DSP responded with a shirt, and then Dent says, "Man has style." Oh yeah, he definitely has style. He has 10 words before style. Opie Boone coming in hot. Let's see if we have any funny ones here. Let's see. Phil reflects on the broader gaming landscape, noting a lack of noteworthy AAA releases and the challenges of catering to a diverse audience. Despite his disappointment with the reception of the indie games, Phil remains committed to providing engaging content for his viewers. He anticipates discussing these issues further on future podcasts, seeking input and feedback from his audience. I like the bait. Let's see. I'm trying to see where he talks about support, but okay, fuck it. We got to move on. Okay, here we go. We're still working our way through this one.
That's what you're seeking. You'll never get it unless you go to the super awesome fake streamers who are rich.
Yes.
Because they take every sponsorship opportunity and they kiss so much butt, and every piece of content they put out is a piece of shilled content, but you're too dumb to fucking realize it. Go.
Just bringing up, just in your mind, to think of all the examples of that, people that don't do that, and then come back and we'll continue.
Watch them.
Yeah.
They're rich. They can roll in dough and do whatever you want. Yes.
Are they rich because they do that stuff and aren't, or are you just pretending that's why they're bigger than you because they do that kind of stuff, right? Yeah.
Are these the same people he wishes he was?
Well, that's ignore that.
It depends. You know what? It depends on who you ask. If you ask Phil, he would say no. But if you ask Phil from a minute ago, he would say yes.
Yes.
So it really depends.
He's changed. He's changed since then. He's grown. He's a different person now.
And then they'll drop it in 10 seconds.
Oh, 10
right?
seconds.
But
Yeah.
that's not DSP gaming. That's never been what I've been about. Since the moment I started on YouTube, it's about passion.
Oh, yeah. It's about passion. Oh, yeah, passion. Yeah, okay. Right. Passion.
And I think when he talks about streamers, he ignores the huge subset of them that don't do this as a job, who are glad to have some side income as, a hobby, and that's perfectly fine. But they don't do it with the idea of having a job, which makes them, I guess, in his according to his standard, better than him, even because they have more passion. They're not dependent on it for their business.
Oh, he can't believe the idea of someone doing this for not a job if they have the ability to do so. Remember, he made fun of Tevin one time, like, "Oh yeah, if he was making enough money, why? He has a real job, by the way. Why wouldn't he do this if he could?"
Oh, dude,
remember?
It's crazy because he actually reacted to a Tevin video from like 11 years ago on the React. We're not gonna get to see that, but it goes about as well as you think.
Yeah, it's like Tevin's not even like talking about rap and stuff, the rap culture and stuff. So yeah, Philip's like, "Oh yeah, well," it's just, anyways, very cringe.
He started YouTube while he still had a job.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a side thing. It was a hobby for him. The difference is, though, the people that do like streaming as a hobby and all that will reinvest in it if they're doing stuff like, hey, my channel's about like Warhammer. They'll buy, they'll buy more figures and more painted things with that money. And it shows because they're reinvesting in their content and their creation. Whereas, it took him years to put fucking LED lights on the floor. So
yeah. and remember what did he say? When he changed to someone asked him advice. I was going to say someone asked him advice about how to start YouTube. His advice basically breaks down to don't try, don't invest too much into it. Keep the passion. Don't try too hard, because then if it fails, you don't fail. So just don't try too hard. Do it for the passion. That's what he said if you want to start a YouTube channel.
Oh man. Do you have the screenshot of his reply to somebody tweet? Because, so basically, there's this YouTube channel that does ghost hunting or something.
Yes!
Yep, I got
it.
And
they complained that YouTube wasn't showing their videos in people's sub feeds.
Yes,
I gotcha. And what DSP says is literally just about money.
Yes,
literally. So you know where his priorities are.
Real quick recap. This is for Philip, 2:33 a.m. And this was this. By the way, this channel. By the way, they do follow. By the way, this channel does. Let's say they do some tactics that I'm not a fan of, but they do the clickbait. They don't do anything interesting in the video to the last 5 seconds. The thumbnails are all what you expect. The douchey dude with the mouth open and whatever. This again is not.
They literally hunt ghosts. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to find a ghost and catch it?
They might find it sometime. But this is a tactic that people do use. Is saying that YouTube people are saying we're not seeing a lot of people are saying they're not seeing our in the feeds right now. Could you let us know, guys? Because it boosts the video's engagement in the first hour or something that's up. That's what they're doing here, in my opinion. Who knows? But anyways, that's not the important part. The important part is YouTube. Philip somehow finds this. He is not following this channel. I checked. So I don't know what his search terms are, but he found it. And he says, long-time YouTube here. I want to help you guys. This happens to everyone eventually who is not in the algorithm. This channel has millions of subscribers. Every video they drop gets more than Philip gets in a month. They get it in one video. But yeah, this happens to everyone eventually who is not in the algorithm. I saw a huge loss in views last year with no explanation. He actually did have an explanation when it happened, but okay, we'll move on. You have a dedicated fan base. Try live streaming your episode premieres to get members and super chats. So his idea is to get members and super chats.
I see you have like a large untapped market that you are not currently draining for money.
Yes, you need to work on
doing
this.
Something about that.
His suggestion was do premieres to. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyways, I don't know how he found it. That's what I find most interesting. How did he find this?
People that have millions of views. It's not that. It's just like that is his advice. It's his advice to people who dwarf him. They make him tiny in comparison. He has 200,000. They are millions.
Crash Override says they already do that too. By the way, nice, nice, nice. This Philip thinks he's an equal with these people, though. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. He thinks I am also. No, they're YouTube creators like me. Cool. I'm also one of them.
What? Yeah. Maybe he even thinks he's better because he's been doing it for longer.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, guys. You fall out of the algorithm. Okay, whatever. Fall out of the algorithm.
For like just hanging out, having a good time, but also feeling like we're friends.
How do we have 45 minutes left of this?
We're sitting on a couch together, playing games, having a social experience, and enjoying it because of our common admiration of the medium. right? That's what it's always been about.
Uh-huh.
Not about making a buck, not about shilling, not about this, not about that, not about instant gratification.
Mr.
You like a certain
Loot
kind of
Crate
game.
Link.
It's about
Loot Crate, begging. How was not getting tips instant gratification either?
reality.
Those dudes who
Alright?
did the custom Xbox controller for him that he didn't lacquer properly and then complained about, shelling them.
Oh, but wait,
A lot of people have come to.
I think they did the controller properly, but he didn't wait for it to dry the way that they instructed him, so he just fucked it up and then cried about it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
my streams in the last many years because they want to disconnect from all the stresses. Why am I not doing the easy mode content right now? Why am I not talking about fucking Donald Trump?
Sir, DSP throwback, sir? How is that not easy mode content? DSP Reacts and DSP Throwback are easy mode content. That's what it is. You have to do the least work possible. You send me videos, I watch them, and goat laugh over a few of them. DSP Throwback, he doesn't even do anything. What do we do on DSP Throwback? Once a week
Just
we
watch
live
my old
react.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But I think he's going to say that he's talking about, I could talk about controversial topics, I think, that we're going here.
Listen to this.
Okay.
Why do you guys think I'm not talking about Donald Trump? 2 hours later, during the React, he had a 30-minute segment about Donald Trump. Literally, that same day. Because somebody paid to send him that video. Because his fucking gimmicks are so fucking stupid, he can't even hold up to his own word within 1 day.
Trump? Why am I not fucking doing hateful content about other YouTubers? Because that's the easy shit you can hear in every other fucking stream. Every other lowbrow idiot who has no fucking
You
talent
watched Nick
or intelligence.
Rakita drama like a week ago.
Yes.
A literal week before this pre-stream happened. Not even an entire week.
Yes, I love that he... Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I was just going to say, I love that he's saying this, and it's exactly the same thing he said about React stuff. Before doing React
Before
stuff.
he did it.
So I think we are going to get it. That makes me confident that we're going to get it.
By the way, I love the hateful
later.
content. Just let's bring up some of his peers. I love the hateful content that Maximilian Dude and Justin Wong do. It's my favorite. I love when they hate on other people. It's really awesome. They call people to eat shit out of their ass. They're all mouth droolers. I love when they do those streams. It's so hype, dude. You got to see Maximilian Dude shit on his fans. It's awesome.
Just in their fucking head. But they
Nobody tells his fans that he's going to mail them a spoon with the class and clarity of Maximilian.
Yes, it's amazing.
Levels above.
Incredible.
Still need to make a buck. That's what they do. I don't need to do that shit. I don't want to do that shit. I'm different. I'm above all those fucking people. Even though I'm way below in views and popularity, the content is above what they do. You understand?
Oh, yes,
Fuck
it
those
is.
people.
But this whole drama segment is about him not making a buck. That was the whole purpose of this existing. And over the course of the next 3 days, he does the same thing because he couldn't make a buck. You think if he got to the $150 tip goal, this shit would be happening?
Oh,
no.
fuck no. Guys, you clearly love indie games. We're going indie 24/7 basically around here, all right? We got indie on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You guys love this. That's what it would be.
You don't want that.
He's gonna move to Indianapolis. That's how much you love fucking indie.
Hey!
Come to a place where you can be isolated from that crap and just have a good time. You're already bombarded with that shit everywhere else. Why would you want that on everyone's stream, right?
Yes.
So,
because reminder, this person just asked about the question was about indie games. We're talking about hateful content. I just had to remind everyone how we got here. It's very important. This is about indie games and the indie games not working on his channel. That's how we started this whole thing. And now we're talking about who got the God knows what. YouTube, the meta of YouTube overall.
I'm happy to be different.
Oh, you're clearly happy.
Need your feedback.
You are very happy right now. Your life has never been better. Love your life. I love my life.
Back on what it is exactly you want from me. Nah, just play whatever you want. Okay, so we'll play Multiverses. We'll play Hades 2. Oh, no one showed up. Well, then what do I do? Right? I can't just play what I want, but I also can't listen to the feedback I'm getting because the feedback also is not working. So what is it that we need to play? That's the question. Okay? So like
let's make it pretty simple. What will it take for you guys to give me money? All right, that's what I need to know. So just cut the middleman. Just let me know how will you give me money. That's what I will do. That's what we're doing here.
Fallout 4 is working. All right?
Is it?
2.6 is working for sure. But what else do we play? If the feedback
let's not get into it.
Hey, Multiverse
not talk about it.
Don't play it again. We'll drop it immediately. It will suck for me because I like the game and I want to play it more. But if the answer here is, hey,
Holy shit. Okay.
there's nothing here.
Week ago, Fallout, less than 500 views. Holy shit. 5 days ago, Fallout, 440 views.
Oh, come on, man. But it's working.
Oh, it is working. It definitely is working. Hades from 4 days ago, 300 views. I'm not talking about DSP Throwback. I'm talking about DSP Space Gaming. That's the channel I'm talking about right now.
You know, fuck it, drop multiverses. We will drop multiverses. All right? I'm okay with that, if that's what we need to do. Fair enough? Now, in regards to Hades 2, that's
Yes,
going to be a
please.
harder hit for me because I really like the game. All right?
Did we already say this, by the way?
I understand why people are not showing up for Hades 2. So if the answer is stop playing Hades 2, we'll drop that too. All right? But for me, I don't know what to replace them with because there's so many options. Play System Shock Remake. I'm very interested in System Shock Remake. I never played it before.
Fucking play it!
That was the predecessor
I need the buy-in. You know that.
Just
Steve.
play-
Come on, no.
to
Nah.
Bioshock.
Need the contract. Could you please
And
sign the
everyone thinks
contract?
it's a
You will
great
donate.
classic game, right? I would be down for playing that. But
But-
is that a consensus or is that a vocal minority of people asking for it? Bring back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Please, that's
that
what
one
we want.
I'm very skeptical on because
why?
that's something that when it
Too
was
much boobs. That's the real reason.
Yeah, I was
saw
going to
the
say,
question-
did you actually get through the Costa del Sol bit? Did you do that bit, or did you just stop
No,
before it?
never
and then-
got there. Never got there, I
God.
don't think. Anonymous Fish asked for the Social Blade. So last year, in 2023 in May, Philip got 580,000 views. 2024, he got 490,000 views. So 100,000 down, and that is down. 2022 May, he had 600. So every year we're dropping 100,000 basically in just
Fucking
May.
hell.
Oh, wow.
100,000 down from. We are okay. Make it simple. In 2022 in May, we had we had 733,000 views in May of 2022. 2024 May, we had 490,000 views.
Oh, my God.
No. Fuck.
Drop of 300,000.
Jesus.
And you know, he was just as boring as he was yesterday in 2022.
I know, yeah. So it's just residuals. The residual dentage is going down. It's like it's got to fade away.
This is what happens when you make one zombie Jesus joke.
Yeah.
was new, no one cared about. No one was showing up for the streams. What makes you think that all these months later, going back to it is going to bring back any kind of attention? Also, by the way, while we're already playing Fallout 4 lengthy RPG, I'm not convinced that's going to question it.
He's kind of saying the same thing now. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. He's kind of repeating himself now. Let's go to
Medium. That I had too many months, right? They do. They seem to like it more when there's more open conversation. But you're right. I'm the streamer. I'm playing a game. I'm not always 100% paying attention to chat. So I agree with you there that maybe more moderation or that would be a little better.
Uh-oh. Leon Jangle says, is it getting tips instant gratification? Chill. Let's see how this is met.
That was one of my
But
favorite snow car
to
bits.
me-
Do you remember that?
No, what
Somebody asked about I think it was one of the Lost Judgment streams. Somebody asked about, whether he preferred tips or super chat, how he wanted support, and Snowcal said he prefers super chats because tips are instant gratification. Oh, I think it was the other way around. I think he said super chats are delayed gratification. And Phil picked up on it and absolutely tore into him. I think he banned him or at least suspended him for a day. It was a glorious moment, that.
And by the way, we're at the point now where anything is fine. Remember there used to be that time where tips are the best. If you want to help out, tips help out the most. That's all gone.
Tips are preferred, yeah.
All gone. I'll take anything. Whatever you got. We got food stamps.
No checks, though.
Cash. No checks. Anything is fine. Just give me whatever you want. I'll take it. Whatever it takes. Come on, I don't care. Send me food. I'll take it.
I'm okay right now.
Are you?
With how chat.
Oh, yeah, you see
As
it.
long as people flag the issues that are going on, I can take care of them. The problem also is, again, you have to understand it's very hard to pick dependable people to be mods these days.
Yes, because
people,
there's so few people that have the mental capacity required for that like your stuff. So it makes sense, actually.
People have literally set themselves up to try to become a mod and just be an asshole. We've had people like that the last couple of years. Oh, supposed to be a dependable person, a nice person in the community. They pretend to be someone they're not, and then they fucking end up being a troll and they try to fuck everything up for everybody. So really,
you can't be a person
scaled
who's
back
changed
the
their mind.
moderation on purpose to avoid.
Okay, we got to finish soon here, but just watch this epic ear pick with double finger, double knuck in. Take it out and then look at the results. Look at the harvest.
Oh, dude!
But you want to talk about Stardew Valley? This is Eardew Valley. Put your finger in, pull it out, look at it, see what you got, and are you putting it into the crate at the end of the day, or are you just throwing it away? That's the choice we're making right here. Here we go.
Try to fuck everything up for everybody.
Ready?
So
there
really,
it is. Digging, dig. Look. We got the harvest.
And then on the jammies. It's going on the jammies in it.
Those Zelda PJs are stiff now. Damn.
You know.
Come on.
I hear what you're saying, though. I really do.
Thank you.
And I
You're
feel like we
welcome.
can work together. I don't think the solution is get more mods.
Work together is pay me more. That's what work together means, by the way. Work together means you give it to me. Thank you.
Now that you've mentioned him picking, I can't not look at his beard and oh my god. That is so bad. Look at the state of his fucking beard.
I think just save the beard. Come on, man. Save the
The
beard.
solution is work together as a community to figure out how
I'm
to
not
stop.
gonna make a comment on that because I know it's gonna be much worse if he shaves it. It's gonna be way droopier. Like an actual melted candle level.
Dude, it's like having a receding hairline or a bald spot. It's like at some point you just have to admit defeat and get the razor. I feel like we're at that point. They don't even join the bits at the side of his. They don't join his mustache, and they don't join like the goatee bit at the bottom.
I want to see just the mustache version. Like just cut this part and just have the mustache. We got to see that. Come on.
Proper
Phil.
4-year-old now. There.
So if I'm playing a game that's supposed to be fun and chat's being derailed, just tell me, right? Tell me, tag me in the chat till I notice it, and then we get it back on track. I feel like that's a better
I think we
avenue than,
kind of.
let's flood the chat with mods.
Is there anything else in here we should definitely see,
a
Meerkat?
game that's a remake of the game from the 1990s that's already.
And he's more the same. I know it's all good, but
the idea is the same, you know.
Yeah. We should watch the other clip though. We do have one more clip to play today, which we should get to. You want to do shout outs real quick before we get to that? I know a lot of people have been very supportive and meaningful with instant gratification for us. Thank you so much for the instant gratification.
It's time to gratify them. Yeah, big ups ES, who says Phil is like the hermit crabs of budgets.
Hermit crabs of budgets.
Dynamite
Okay.
Hetty says love the show and get well soon, Steve.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Jodub says wait, there's no stakes. Puts away utensils.
The steaks. I don't know if we have time for the steaks thing. Yeah, the steaks is very good.
Man.
Yeah,
that clip is so good.
Yeah, let's see how short it is. We can play that maybe instead. But the stakes are, he says someone says like, there's no stakes if you don't care about the game. You drop it all the time. He blew up. And then he kind of agreed with the person at the end. But he just blew up on them so bad. There's no stakes to any of this. Nothing. It's all meaningless. Like, what? What are we doing? But that was funny.
Projecting, probably.
I guess. Fuck. All right, go ahead, Meerkat.
Let's see who's next. Big ups Shortswald, who says good chefs can take average to cheap ingredients with skill and know-how make something palatable and presentable to eaters. He has neither.
Good point.
It's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Wait, hold on. Flowchart Ken says new theory. Philip found the Ghost Hunter's YouTube tweet because he was searching Twitter for a new girlfriend. Okay, don't want to put too much gasoline on this fire, but I do want to say he was extra salty after Leanna left, and he didn't tell anybody yet. That was the most salty he's ever been, 2017, and he also was on the prowl on Twitter. Could we be seeing that? Divorce coin has never been higher. I think Meerkat, even you can agree with that.
No,
come on.
No,
come on. You're just ignoring
Until
truth.
I see public divorce documents, I'm disregarding all that other shit. I mean,
we're playing the long game, lads. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna go and be over the top mean to Kat, but I don't think she's in a condition to leave, and she doesn't have much alternatives. And if she wanted to, he's gonna pull every fucking trick in the book, every manipulation tactic to make her stay, and he will be successful.
I can guarantee you did that to Leanna as well when she was going, and it didn't work because she had a wider support network. But Kat is stuck.
Yeah. That's the tough part. She has to fight through that. She has no one. That's the tough part. But I'm just saying, maybe she's living there, but they're not together. Remember, he did that with Leanna for 2 years, according to him.
They do sleep in separate beds.
Yeah. So we were living together, but we're not. We're living together, but we weren't actually together for 2 years with Leanna.
Yeah.
And those were. But
And also in the beginning of this clip, he talks about how much he loves his wife and wanted to go on vacation with her.
Yes.
So, yeah. Big ups Mario Faker, who says, breaking news, Hulk Hogan just launched a crypto.
Oh,
what is it called? Brother coin?
Yeah, what's it called?
Real Americoin.
Big ups Luigi's Nair, who says, Steve is recovering and still is more active than Phil.
Yeah, it's knackering. It's surprisingly knackering when you're in physio and they're making you like actually do weights now. So not like proper weight, but I mean like when you're doing some of the exercises and movements, they'll have you holding weight to help you with your balance or to provide a bit of resistance. So yeah, it's at the point now where it's getting a bit more physical, and so
okay,
yeah, that's
actually moving.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the crypto coin is called Hulk. Just
Oh,
there's an
okay.
opportunity there.
There's gonna be a Marvel lawsuit coming up because they want to start their own Hulk crypto and with everybody else that they got. Yeah. Big ups Barrett Wells, who says, I think the fact that his first meltdown started with him getting rid of tip goals turned away supporters, which is why the next day was low support.
Yeah. What's the incentive to tip? You're not even getting your name on screen anymore. Point.
Yeah. Oh. Big ups Colombian Detractor for the 4,000 Colombian pesos, dude. Here are some Lucasade pesos. Grande up, Steve.
Large ups. That means large.
Yeah.
It's a Starbucks cup. My name's wrong on it.
Oh, yeah. Let me tweet real quick. Hang on.
How can they get Steve wrong? How is that even possible?
They could write Stevie.
PH.
PH, yeah, Steve.
Step ends. Ruining the fucking name.
Big ups JE5150 for the 5. This whole entitlement rant needs to be studied by professionals. Real talk.
That's what we're doing. We're the pros.
I guess.
I've got too much work to do. I'm sorry. I'm trying, but...
Big ups Alejandro, who says, this is the worst version of that one Rocky speech.
Oh, God,
yeah, he's talking about that part with the whole empowerment, Yeah. Big ups Ramen Brahmin. I've been watching TBS since day one, not because I enjoy the conversation or entertainment, but because adults have to suffer. Agreed? Agreed.
Correct.
Correct? Big ups Joe Dub, who says, stuffing it out. We're not talking about your wife.
Oh.
Very mean here.
Nice.
Extremely toxic. Big ups Warren, who says he still doesn't have a green screen, and then it says blackout curtains would go like the green screen. Oh yeah, what happened with that?
Oh yeah, blackout curtains. What happened to those? Can't put them up anyway, but I thought we were going to buy them.
Double-sided tape them up.
Yeah, it's not even about buying them. We need to get a professional to measure and then install them. So that's going to take like 10 different people we're going to pay.
Because he has the most unique dimensions of blinds
in
the world.
Yeah, his windows are all on measurements. Yeah, I know that. Jesus.
Yeah. Big up CS, who says he will certainly just take the toy out. Which
of the
oh
cart,
yeah, the
when
thing.
he's in the car looking at the package.
Yeah. I just look at it, imagine it. Yeah, Wolverine. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Read the back.
Dance. That's the dance. Wolverine. God damn it.
Big ups McDougal, who says the irony of his rants, like his instant gratification one, and him getting better is insane. He plays a worthless gacha game that he pay pigs into. In 16 years of stagnation and low effort, there is only the end now. Oh, I guess we're looking at it. How it looks like. Everybody's been wondering. But, I mean, maybe he's going to keep going for another, 20 years. Who knows?
We got a while, yeah. We still got a while.
Yeah.
Big ups
this isn't
to
over.
Chris Dorner Respecter. So, Steve...
that name always is funny.
It's a great name, yeah.
Steve, please make a 5-hour video on how LTG insults made DSP change his whole wardrobe and start showering daily. Narcissistic wound, perhaps.
Ooh.
Only 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
Yeah, he's straight to the ego, that one. Really cut him deep. So...
Yeah.
And, but by the way, he said, LTG's thing was 2 minutes of get crispy, man, get crispy. And then Philip, of course, just copes on it and seethes about it for hours and then changes the whole wardrobe. LTG talked for 2 minutes.
So didn't he have that whole promo on the next day where he showed up with like a ripped apart plastic bag around his neck, claiming that it's a chain?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
he had like an hour-long rant about it, and then LTG completely no-sold it.
Yep.
Oh, was that the "you're
yeah.
my bitch" if you don't respond?
Yeah.
So Philip started it. LTG responded and said, made a few comments about his clothes, as we know, not crispy. And then Philip again came back, responded, changed wardrobe. So who won that exchange? Tough guy, Philip.
It's the Burger King tweet again. It's like trying to get a response from Burger King about the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Big ups Colombian Detractor, who says, in a couple of months, he would say, shut up about the Wolverine doll. You guys sound like a bunch of girls. Let me play the fucking game. Yeah, they're going to be about an actual doll.
That's what I can't understand this. I cannot understand this change, but I guess we'll find out someday. He hasn't done it yet, and it's just like, I guess we're waiting for feedback or your input. I don't know what we're waiting for on this change, but yeah, he's not doing it yet, so we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know either, man. Big ups Danny the DK, who says, Steve style is Phil constantly saying his family, a way of him trying to be on the same level of Justin Wong or Max. Both are successful and have families.
Yeah, because we know how important the LARP is to him, don't we? It has to be, I have a family, I have a house, this is my job, all that matters. So yeah, him constantly saying my family is just his way of presenting to the rest of the world. Look, I've got a family too. I'm successful. I'm doing all right. I'm an adult. I operate a household. So it's yeah.
Yep. Oh, last week we did the coverage of the when he was sick with earache, and on Twitter he said he was laying in bed all day, and he said, I gotta get out of bed and check out what my family's doing today.
Oh, dude.
Come on, man. It's like you live in a fucking mansion with 10 people. You got one human and one cat. I think it's pretty easy to figure out what they're doing,
Yeah, I think also he uses it in the same way that Review Tech USA uses it when he's a lazy, completely fucking bum. But he uses the family as a shield. It's like, oh, if you troll me, you're trying to hurt the way that I pay my bills and I feed my family.
Yep.
Dude, absolutely. Dude, they swatted the zoo.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say. Exactly that.
Also, somebody in chat just pointed this out. You guys see the comment about the DSP editors on the Throwback channel being paid in reaction videos?
Yes. I did see that. Let me see if I can find that on Twitter here.
Arkham responded to me. I asked Arkham if he'd been offered similar things, and he said no. He said no.
Oh, okay.
He actually had to ask Phil, because I'm doing all this editing for you. Will you watch one of my videos if I submit?
Yeah, here I got it. Agent Proper tweeted about this, and it said here. So I've noticed a strange phenomenon on react shows lately where video. Oh, of course, OP Boone spotted this, by the way.
Of course.
It's a strange phenomenon. Yeah, go ahead, please.
I love that he cared so much about the integrity of the playlist that he went and checked all the links that were posted and was like, hang on, there's a discrepancy here. I'll take this to Phil.
Hang on, Philip. Something really crazy is going on. Gotta let you know, brother. I've noticed a strange phenomenon in the React show lately, where videos that aren't in the submission threads end in the playlist. Like today, there was this Steadfast Stanley animation at the end of the Urcher submissions and the Fallout New Vegas in a Nutshell and compilation at the end of submissions level playlist. I hope an editor with access to the channel isn't trying to sneak in videos under your nose or anything. Oh yeah, because those are the videos they'd sneak in under your nose. Oh, I really got to get Steadfast Stanley in here. Yeah. DSP Gaming responds with, it's all good. It's an arrangement I have with one of my editors, and I enjoy the videos they submit. It's an arrangement. He's paying in React.
To ask him for something.
Gotta watch my videos. Imagine that's your payment. You have to watch the video I want you to watch. That's my payment.
What, $5 a month to get that access? $6? That's what your time is worth. All that editing. I might watch part of it. I'll skip through it. I'll skip to the important bits and then I'll move on. Well, thanks for editing.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he got it from Arkham because that's what Arkham asked for.
But notice that he said one of my editors. So the other ones, they don't get shit. They can get fucked because they didn't ask for it.
I'll bet the other one's Derek.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Well,
Can he
Derek's
do
the
that?
thumbnail man. The thumbnail man.
Yeah,
Derek's
but
the
Phil will
thumbnail
count
man.
that as editing. It's image editing, so technically it's
yes.
editing. So.
Make it sound more important than it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh shit.
A team of
Secret,
editors. One does videos, one does images.
Secret Limited dropped a fire tweet here 8 hours ago. Let's finish with this. But go ahead. Let's finish the shout-outs, then we'll get to this.
Yeah, big up Shortswald, who says, I pay my taxes to be in the USA, so I'm not obligated to tip a musician begging on a corner if I don't like the tune. We pay our internet/electricity bills. We don't have to tip for free content, Phil. Yeah.
No. Yes, you do, actually. Thank you. You're entitled.
Oh, yeah,
if you don't do
actually,
it.
no.
Yes.
Big
with
up
you, Shortswald?
Systemat, who says, may I have another comedy break? Wolverine. Go ahead, Ale.
You want to hear? You want it? It's Wolverine. Wolverine. It's so silly. It's just something silly we do. Hope you enjoyed that.
Just a silly thing. You should put that behind you. So
it's
we
been
can
here.
Reward our viewing audience.
Where it was. That's where I got it from.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't see it because the
Okay.
camera too small. But yeah. Big ups Iwamoto, who says, Grandpa only got coal for Christmas. Feels bad, man.
I'll bet that's all his parents get.
Not talking about me, right? Oh.
Would he ever fly over to Connecticut to spend Christmas with his parents? Fuck no.
Oh,
God,
no.
what's wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? You're banned for suggesting that.
I don't think he even offered to have them over to his place for Christmas.
Oh, God, no. No. Too many ants.
They'd have to stay in a hotel.
Oh, yes, of course. You can't stay in our house with many open bedrooms? Fuck you. What's wrong with you, Daddy?
Yeah, man. Big ups Copeside Phil. His family is upper middle class. He got whatever he wanted. He's never had to go through real struggles. He makes over $100K a year and he wastes it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
That's what
Incorrect.
It is, bro. He says he was in the shopping cart, but due to him having his hair brushed at 17, he might have been writing it in there until the age of 13. Says chairman of the board.
Like, who knows?
Oh, that
Who
came
knows?
up, didn't it? That came
Which
up.
one?
He used that as well. Brushing your hair. Like, oh, my parents are brushing your hair. I'm sure I said that recently. Yeah.
But he literally
Been
said
all
they
over the
did
place.
that. Yeah, so, all right. You told us they did that, so okay.
Shout out Regis Filgen, who says, I wish I had sent the Wolverine toy episode. Good luck with this week.
Ups Regis.
Well, we're going to get to that on Sunday, I believe, yeah.
Sunday.
Unless we don't, brother. Maybe he's going to go super crazy and make a huge rant about Brian that we spent like 2 hours talking about. Who knows?
Do I actually owe Regis something? So at this moment you can clip it. Regis, you bitch.
Ooh.
Thanks.
There we go.
Okay. Something,
That's
sorry.
behind the scenes style.
Huge drama happening on the That Being Said podcast.
This is the Civil War. It starts now.
Steve is raging at fans, disrespecting him.
Keemstar, get my DMs. I'll let you know. I'll give you the exclusive
Yeah, we're
interview.
going to start leaking shit from behind the scenes. Nobody's going to know who it is. It's going to turn out to be Sam. He went rogue.
That's Sam's music.
Yeah.
Direct capture. Whoa. That'd be kind of hype. The stream goes black. We just hear the whoa. We start, huh? What? All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Big Ups Petchy, who says, Instant Gratifications is getting millions of views on a Homefront video and immediately going on a staycation and ignoring the break to get a dopamine rush from Pokemon Go. It's a very good example.
Amazing momentum was building for KO Gaming. What do? Go on staycation. Fuck it. Video got 1 million views. What else do you need? Get out of there.
Yeah. Big Ups Frye, who says, do you think Kat is downstairs listening to this man-child scream completely alone in his room, or does he plan his rants when she's at work?
She hears it. Headphones, and Skyrim. Whiterun music. Not at work now.
Yeah.
And by the way, I know we talked about it last week, but Philip, very strangely, when asked about why he doesn't stream on the take his day off on the weekends, he did not mention Catherine one time, and that used to be the only reason we do it was because Catherine. Now it's not. Now it's not because of that. It's because the viewership is lower on the weekends. The viewership is higher on the weekends. Excuse me. That's it.
And also, I said this before. I'm gonna say this again. Kat has no say in the matter.
Yes.
If it was his job to sit there and draw dicks on a piece of paper and that paid the bills, she has no say in this.
Yes.
Big ups Ramen Brahmin, who says the Toy Story leads me to believe that Linda was extremely manipulative, and DSP got most of his tactics from his upbringing. If we can even trust the story,
Could be.
I don't know. I think he might just be an actual like a mini Linda. She sounds like the type.
My impression of her is that she's controlling, and she smothered him throughout. Because, like, at times he's mentioned having toys. He's been like, "Oh, but I had to put them back in the boxes when I was done playing with them, and that's why I didn't like in the kids from down the street play with them because they didn't, and all this stuff." And it's like brushing your hair till you're 16, 17. All these signs point to her smothering him in some way, or at least having like a lot of control over him up until the point where that fucking car crash rant. There's so much in that where he's like, you come in and he's supposed to be like sympathetic, and instead you're angry, like, why I told you not to drive on the freeway and all that stuff.
That was the first thing she said. That hurt. That hurt him. But I think that tracks too, because Philip finally has an audience, so now he can treat other people like Linda maybe treated him. I'm the boss here, the United States of Phil.
Yeah, because he talks about all this shit like it's super normal, which makes me think somebody taught him to think this way. This is, somebody is.
I think he probably had
this.
He probably had like little exposure to alternatives to people where it's like not normal, because she kept control of him to such an extent that he probably didn't go out and socialize that much. It was only really when he started playing Street Fighter in the arcades that he started like having other friends, didn't he? So. Probably up until like his late teenage years, she was still like a massive influence on him. And no, Philip, you're not going out tonight. And why? I've done all my homework because I said no. So,
yeah, there's a lot to discuss about that, because nobody really knows what Linda is like. We've barely ever seen like a pixel of her in one of his videos.
Yep, I think it's one video where she's
like
she's
the
there.
back of her.
Yeah, back only. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Big ups to Frosty, who says he runs his chat like North Korea rules its people.
That's why Hate Army does the background, yeah.
Yeah, a minute ago in this clip we're watching, he compares his chat to Nazi Germany. Because if there was more moderation, it would turn into Nazi Germany, as if it's already not. When you're not allowed to say anything that goes against what he's saying.
Kind of a problem if that's what your chat's going to turn into if you have more moderators, because that many people saying crazy stuff? I mean, come on.
Yeah, big ups Tony T, who says, in the words of ALT, the shirt is screaming.
Yeah, the shirt is screaming. That means it's too small. Shirt is screaming. Those buttons are screaming, brother.
Oh, they're holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ups Barrett Wells for 21 months, says, Phil used YouTube Premiere once, and he used it during his pre-stream.
What?
Well, this was on the Throwback channel, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was talking. Yeah, he's like doing something in like he's fighting against the other premiere. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Come on, man. You can't even do that right.
Yeah. And big ups Copeside Phil, who made a typo in his message, so I'm going to read it as it's written. His channel is the definition of a deal channel.
Let's make a deal. I know what you meant, though. You meant dead channel.
But it's also a deal channel, because you get to tell him what you're going to give him money for, and he then does it and expects your money.
Correct.
So it's kind of a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah, you said $10 for top 10 and $20 for top 5, and I finished top 10 twice and top 5 once, so you owe me $40. That's the sort of deal we're doing.
I like when he goes, he has like those lists on lock. He's like, okay, I got 2 kills over there. I got 3 kills over there. I did 1 knife kill, got to the gulag, got out of the gulag. All right, that's $47, so I'm going to need that now.
Yeah.
Like
you said that. So.
Yeah.
Taking note of your name.
It's the same guy that can't read a message that has a typo in it, but remembers how much money you owe him in bounties.
And when Jade says something like Tom, Chun, come, he's like, oh, yeah, I did hear about that. Chun-Li's new patch is coming out tomorrow. Absolutely, you're right, Jade. It's amazing. He can translate that shit fast. It's amazing. Because Jade's his only chat. If he loses Jade, there's no one in chat most nights talking. We can't lose Jade. He's a treasure that needs to be protected for DSP, even though he still treats him like shit most of the time. And
that's why indies aren't doing well, because Jade doesn't like that they look like the old PS1 thing. That's why they're not doing well.
Not like that. Not like that.
Oh,
Big ups Joe G and level 99 Catfish for the memberships. I do want to. We got to end on this. I know there's more clips we could say, but I really got to finish here at 6 p.m. here Eastern Standard. Already 30 minutes over the divorce line. She was going to be furious with me. But I do want to send this real quick. You'll understand about this. Holmes Future put together not Holmes Future. Secret Limited put together a tweet here about the history of 1 Minute Man, which I think is pretty hype. So, they're March 20, 2020, 1 Minute Man tips were displayed on on-screen animations. In September, they're no longer animated, but Philip read them out. During daytime streams, typically after Phil's break, approximately 1 to 2 hours of the stream begins, 1 Minute Man would tip. Anyway, I'm not going to read all this. It's not worth it. But the 1 Minute Man saga is very funny, and now he's gone, and now we see the results. We don't have that tip jar primed. What happens? We get madness that we watched today.
Again, it started with a joke about zombie Jesus. It cost the Dutch brothers to live. That put him in the most precarious situation because you're one whale down, and if that's 25% of your income, you're fucked. Especially if another one leaves, and another one has.
Yep. And now we're fighting it. We're fighting it now. Anything else we should cover? Do we want to go through? We gotta finish though. I was gonna say we could go through the stakes thing, but.
Oh, dude, I wish we could.
All right, let's do stakes. It's only 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes.
Only.
I'm not pausing. No pausing. No pausing happening. Not that.
No JOI.
No JOI. No pausing. There's zero pausing happening.
Maybe we can find it in the transcript.
Play the game.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Snort Burnell's version of it, just for those that want to watch that. Ba-dun, da-dun, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god!
All right, you got it. Watch the intro here.
I'm trying.
It's classic. It's legendary.
But it's so hard. He was grinding so hard making all those clips in the last couple of days, man. There's so much of it. Like, actually, probably 3 hours worth of clips.
I know. Let's go to when he first mentions it. All right, I'll find when he first mentions it.
Because I'm going to address this. Stubert in chat said the same reason people would rather see you play ranked compared to casual and Street Fighter. It's more fun for viewers if there's some sort of stakes or struggle. So basically what you're saying is people are stupid. I mean, that's literally what you just said. You said people want to see you play ranked versus casual and Street Fighter.
That's stupid. That's quick to say stupid. What's stupid about that? Oh my god.
The rankings mean nothing. You don't win anything for having a better rank in Street Fighter.
Then why do you attach so much worth to getting Master? And you're so quick to state that I got Master with 5 different characters. 5 different characters, dudes. Then why do you say that then?
It doesn't mean anything at all.
This is the same guy that forced people to sit there and listen to his win-loss rate in Street Fighter.
God, he did.
Reading out all the fucking matches he played.
I forgot about that.
And you were forced to sit there and listen like it was fucking Ted Bundy forcing you to do something.
Yeah, okay, with Chun-Li, I'm 67 and 57, so that's a 57% win rate. Okay, now...
I remember it because it was like less than a year ago. He was in like Justin Wong's chat bragging about getting Master and shit, looking for validation. This is how important this is to him. He talked about coming out of fighting game retirement to play Street Fighter again on a semi-professional level. Like, give me a fucking break, bro.
This is a person that I wonder if it's like he's given up. I don't want to say he's given up, but like last night on Casuals, he was like 3 games above 500, so like a 54% win rate. That's in Casuals. You know what I mean? So is he starting to get it now that maybe I'm not as good as I want to be, but that he still wants to flex on getting Master? I don't know. It's weird to see where his head's at.
Don't forget, this is the fixed version of the game. He fixed all the issues he's been crying about for an actual year.
Oh, God, yeah.
And he's fucking saying now that he has to relearn stuff, but now he won't say dropped inputs. He'll say missed inputs. So it's not dropped inputs, it's missed inputs, guys. So it's not the Cannon Brothers' fault after all. It's missed inputs. I don't know
I'm
what that.
sure
I don't
they'll
know.
be getting an apology email soon.
Oh, definitely. But remember, he's just going to say, the thing I told you back then was a lie, because remember, the Cannon Brothers told him specifically that what Philip was claiming was true. So, history.
Well, keep
history
it to
there.
yourself.
Completely a pointless fucking number. When I play casual, I actually get the same matchups, if not better variety, than if I play ranked. Have you noticed that? Most of the matches are actually master ranked. If not, they're diamond. And that's a good way to get better variety in opponents, as opposed to if you play ranked, you might get the same people 10 times in a row. I've seen that in ranked. And we keep playing the same people endlessly. It's the same level of points, and you get stuck with those fucking people, right? And
That's how
I've already
rankings
explained to
work.
people don't listen. the reason people want ranked is because they think I'm going to lose a lot. So you're an
No.
asshole. Just admit it then. You're an asshole. You're not here to see me actually have fun with the game, get better and win.
I mean,
You
that
think
is
I'm
true,
going to
but
lose a lot.
that's not inherently why your fans would want to watch you do Master, right? If you're real fans, they want to see you play games that do, let's say, matter, because you tell them every day how much it matters you got Master. So.
And you want to see me lose. You want to see me suffer. You're a scumbag.
Yes.
Also, in the previous clip, towards the beginning, he says that people that show up to watch him play difficult games and suffer, it's perfectly fine, and that's why he's playing them.
Like Dark Souls and that. Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
That's totally cool, guys. Come on.
Right?
That's
You're a
why he also
sociopath.
had a Rageathon event for those specific people.
But they're all assholes now.
Like to see someone
I guess they
fail.
gave money, though, so.
There's a difference between, I want to watch someone persevere versus I purposely just want to see you fail. And that's what it is when you're telling me, all I want is rank because I can't wait to see him lose a bunch of fucking ranking points.
No one said that. They said ranks has actual stakes to it, unlike casual, which is just fucking around.
You're an asshole.
He's doing it.
Get
He's
it?
doing
Okay.
it because ranked will ostensibly match him with people who are at equivalent skill level, and so the chances of him winning go down. But in casuals, there's a wider variety of people, and it's not taking ranking into account. So the odds are he's going to be able to beat the person he's matched up against. That's all it is. He just wants to keep winning. He doesn't like losing.
I don't care
he wants
about
to keep winning.
you.
Well, I mean, look, I gotta defend him here.
Uh-oh.
If you played as much WWE champions as he has, and you win like 99% of the time, aren't you gonna expect to win a bunch in every other game too?
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
conditioned to that at that point.
54%, so just far cry from 99.9. You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference. Huge.
I really don't. I'm not here to appease people who want to see me fucking suffer. That's why I'm not like a content creator. Oh, you send me a bunch of money, I'll do something disgusing on stream, like snort hot sauce and shit. No, I'm not a moron.
Okay, a Wolverine
Snort
out.
hot sauce.
Shout outs to Snort Burnell, who's watching their
That's
video.
not what we're here for. I've literally already explained to you a million times how the ranked is not better than casual. And you want to know the funniest part?
Oh,
On
this
the
is going to be
nights
funny. Get ready to laugh.
When I do ranked, people actually come by and say, oh, I'm not going to watch this because it's not ranked, and then they leave. And then
Yeah.
people are like, what? He's playing ranked. What are they talking about? The people are just stat dumb.
That's
They can't even
hilarious.
tell the difference.
I
Why
almost
was
lost
this
my
funny?
shit there.
He didn't laugh, and
yeah.
instead of laughing, he got angry.
That's, I guess, we're waiting for the punchline, I guess.
They're just brainwashed to think I'm not doing what they want, and they leave. So fuck you. I don't care about that.
And by the oh,
Salt. It's overpowered with salt flavor.
If you're only
Oh, we got that, yeah.
almost DDP yoga, but not
Oh,
quite.
I'm screenshotting this one.
That's for your
King
thumbnail,
John
right
had
there.
a thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah. But by the way, his chat is disengaged in Street Fighter no matter what. They're disengaged in everything. So I guess it's who's there to watch him play anything, really? That's the real question.
here to see me suffer, you are an asshole, and I
No.
don't care about you.
That's
I cannot
okay,
give
that's
two
me.
fucks about you.
That's me,
Will I play
yes.
Street Fighter in ranked eventually? Yes, I will. When I'm good and ready. When I've played with each character, I kind of feel like I'm better with the lack of input delay. I know the balance changes. I'll go back and I'll jump in there.
Do
But for
you?
to
Yeah, but
push
Phil,
me
this
in
will be
something,
like
you're an
months
asshole.
after people have been asking you to play ranked, and then they'll all have gone.
We're gonna get the
We're
same
doing this
fucking
again.
thing. Yep, same thing's gonna happen in 2 months. I'm doing ranked. Where are you? You want to rank? Everyone's screaming
Play
at me.
ranked. You wanted ranked.
You know what? It's
all
about
this
the generation of entitled people.
So here, when we're talking about, these different kinds of games and things, I find it appalling.
Oh my
that there's
god,
people
I
who will be like,
can't.
oh, well,
I just can't stomach watching the flipped version of him, where
Oh,
everything
yeah,
is
yeah.
bent on the opposite direction. I'm used to looking at it.
It's very weird.
he's not absolutely suffering at every moment he's playing this game. He's having a good time.
All right, I'm
by the way,
fast-forwarding a
the game
little
looks
bit.
Outdated. Oh, this game.
Wouldn't you guess he's gonna say the same thing here?
Let's be honest. There are no good fucking games in 2024. Name
No good
on,
games.
on one hand, name me 5 great high-profile games that have come out this year.
Okay, you made a lot.
Okay,
you had a
let's
lot of
try doing that.
qualifiers there in a second, but yeah, I'm sure people could do it anyway. But he said 5 good games. Then he said 5 good high-profile games. What does that
Okay,
mean?
listen up, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tekken 8, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Helldivers 2, Balatro, Persona 3 Reload, Pacific Drive, and Pal World,
Yeah, you could- a lot of people
Senua
played
Saga,
that.
Hellblade 2. Did we
10.
run out of fingers?
Yeah, Max.
Point made.
Bet you can't fucking do it. I can't even do it. I really
You
can't.
Can you name
couldn't
5
do it.
games you played like the last 5 years besides like GTA and Skyrim? Maybe like Street Fighter. What else can you name? What games do you remember, Philip?
I couldn't name 5. I could maybe squeeze
Stellar
out
Blade. Stellar Blade, was that this year? I think it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
That's it. This game has been insanely underwhelming. Okay? And that's a fault of a lot of things.
It's the simple things in
it. As a whole,
You always
game
laugh.
developers and
Never
or
stops to
producers
hitting.
and production companies that want greedy profits rather than are concerned about putting out
Yeah,
good
greedy
games.
profits.
In
Yes,
some
greedy
ways,
profits.
Isn't that what DSP
we're
does?
spending
I want greedy profits. What's greedy profits?
money
Okay.
on the wrong things. We're doing microtransactions in live service games.
And I play a game called WWE Champions,
Yeah!
which of all
Yes!
things, you can believe it,
Yes!
is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush.
Candy
We're
Crush.
sitting there
And by the way, he called that his least favorite mobile game back then. But I think he started to get the hints of people knowing he played a lot. So he's like, yeah, it's like dumb. I don't even care about it. It's like so boring. But yet
That's like the end of a list of like 4 games in it or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he said. Here
Yeah.
are 4 games I play: WWE Champions, WWE Supercard, Mortal
Dokkan
Kombat,
Battle,
Dokkan Battle,
Marvel One.
yeah.
You gotta actually be a
Brave Exvius.
gacha goblin to be playing more than one gacha
Yeah.
game and be heavily invested in it.
Not enough, dude. I need
He
more.
was playing 4. He was playing 4 at any
Yeah.
one time.
Because you got to remember all the metas, all the mechanics of all the games. Everything is like just so much.
You got pay enough. They'll all take you if you pay it. You know.
They're doing ultimate team spending and fucking sinking money into GTA Online and Fortnite, and all this does is it creates bad behavior in the game industry.
Bad
People will keep
behavior,
making
yes.
crap as long as you keep supporting it, and they will stop making the meaningful
to spend
experiences
money
that we
in
know and
Fortnite?
love because they're not as profitable.
You don't have to.
And that's
I
what's
never
happened
have.
in the last few years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm?
Yes, we got it. I was hoping
like-
we would get a drinking one.
I like to guess which one he's gonna do. You know, sometimes you get Hulk Hogan sperm, or he's a Hulk Hogan sweat, all over.
Oh,
the
it's like
place.
the tequila thing we used to get. Someone,
Guess what's coming. Yeah.
Dude, you're vintage here on DSP Gaming. I don't know.
Just don't
It's
like
a
that I was
call.
drinking at the same time.
It's an absolute tough call. Because at this point, I really don't know what's going to happen if anyone's ever going to show up and watch them. I'm enjoying them. And here's the other thing, too, because I'm just going to completely fucking blow this discredited nonsense out of here. Oh, it's you, Filter Commentary. I do the exact same gameplay and commentary on a Resident Evil, on a Silent Hill, on any other survival horror game, as I did in Crow Country yesterday. I was just as engaged. I was liking it just as much.
Okay. Think about the reputation of a Silent Hill and a Resident Evil and compare that to Crow Country.
Little different.
Which I first heard exists because Darkside Phil was complaining not getting money for it.
Yes, little different. And we know like
That's
Philip
the
has
one
no
Jay
there's
didn't like.
yeah, there's no discoverability with DSP anyway, but like no one has any kind of attachment to Crow Country yet. You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil, some people watch Philip play Resident Evil when they're 12 years old, and again when they're 16 years old and 18 years old, and they say, hey, I want to donate $50 because I remember those memories. There are people out there like that, but no one's like that with Crow Country. No one like that yet.
Not me. The key factor difference is the game, not me. So enough with the bullshit. What it is these biases that people have against certain games that they then won't give them a time of day. If
Definitely.
you like classic Resident Evil and Silent Hill, there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't like watching me play Crow Country, except you're biased and you can't put up with a pixelated game. It's that simple.
Get fucked, Jay.
Okay, what if I am? What if I am? That's perfectly fine. What if I don't like the game? Maybe it looks like shit. Maybe he plays it like shit. Maybe the music is shit.
Like I'm not fully over the implication that he is like not capable of. It's the game. It's the game that people. So it's not him. He can't carry it. A bad game. He can't be entertaining or funny enough or whatever to carry a bad game. 17 years nearly are doing this.
Mm-hmm. All right, fast forward a little bit here.
Bad game. Yeah.
We get the point. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more. Here we go.
Get into this really defensive mode where he would attack and just be very negative and toxic.
A dumbass troll just tried to super chat something negative, and he goes, "Oh, the issue is you, not indie games. Except, take a look at today's stream. Today we had better attendance, engagement, support. Even though it's not tips, other support was actually great today. Today was actually a really good stream of Fallout 4. So what are you talking about? Looks like the problem was indie games, and you're just stupid."
I just received a $36 tip. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It
Just throws money around.
What the hell was that?
So thank you guys for those tips. I really appreciate that. Even if it's,
Oh my god.
better late than never,
And
right?
you know, it
Better late
really
than
makes
never.
It fucking funny.
Jesus.
You heard that? You
I
heard
mean,
that?
yeah.
Real quick, Meerkat. You heard that? Better late than never.
Bro. Oh man.
Come
this gives
on,
me
man.
huge vest streak energy. That's how it was back then. Oh, you guys, I'm not gonna have time to put on the vest, but we're gonna extend the streak, you guys, so good job.
Better late than never,
So
assholes.
thank you guys for those tips. I really appreciate that.
And
Even
the whole
if,
thing is like,
better late
this fucking game tracker dude, he's going around
Yeah.
on Facebook crying about how much his life sucks and he's contemplating doing some fucked up shit to himself. But then, like, why are you spending money on this guy? Buy yourself some fucking deodorant and a face wash and maybe pay a prostitute or something
bro,
to
the
get
money
some
you
actual...
wasted.
Yeah,
Do
get
anything
some
fun?
actual fucking life experiences.
Yeah.
Instead of feeding this dude fucking addictions, who is probably a reflection of you anyways.
I mean,
Give me a
like,
fucking break.
at least if you take drugs, you'll feel happy for a bit. You know.
At
Yeah.
least a little bit. A little bit.
And
you
then
could
you can
buy
do
a
it
video
again.
game. Yeah. Never stop.
You might not feel like option 3. You know.
Yeah, like
Which is-
literally.
One of the options he laid out for himself. But all right, we got to call it there. Big ups Jonah Hall, who says he would not snort hot sauce for money, but he will snort infinite amounts of snot for money. Correct, Jonah Hall. Snorting snot is on the menu. Never is off the menu. Big ups, everybody. Very meaningful stream. That was a very fun time. Big ups to Steve for coming back. Always nice
Yeah.
to have you, brother. Very meaningful time. I know you're not releasing anything. You just released a banger of a video, so I know nothing's down the pipeline now. But anything you want to say before we say goodnight today?
Yeah, I'm working on the back video. I'm getting my way through that, so that will be coming out in time. But I'm just, at the moment, more focused on getting well and doing exercises, doing my physio, my hydrotherapy, and all that. So yeah, but it's good to be back, and I feel happy that I'm now at a point where I can join randomly every now and then. So yeah,
Very meaningful.
it's cool, man.
Definitely meaningful. Definitely fun. Meerkat, what
Thanks
are you
everyone
doing?
for the love and support as well. Sorry, just very.
No, please,
Thank you
please.
all.
Meerkat, what do you got going on with us? Any streams coming out? Come on.
I might watch the pre-stream tomorrow to hear if he's going to say something about Brian and also see how this whole saga of complaining and crybaby stuff is going to go on. And I'll be around from time to time whenever I can find the time for it, because right now it's a complicated situation. Don't have much time for anything. And I've already promised and committed to a bunch of collabs, and I'm trying to go through with that, but it's very difficult.
I
You know
think
how
tomorrow,
that is.
my prediction for tomorrow is going to be overly positive. He's had a day to think
Yeah.
about it. He's going to be super positive, hoping that turns things around. And then if it doesn't, he'll go
What do you-
back to the spiral. But
What do you think is going to happen to any mention of Brian? Is that going to be completely terminated
okay,
or no sold?
Oh, did the trolls do it?
I think it's
he's
going to be
go with
trolls.
that.
Yeah, if it doesn't happen, he's going to say the trolls. The trolls do it, of course. Ruin my life. They always do this. Get in his ear. Now he doesn't want to work with me. So come on. If it's not overly positive, he'll do the trolls. Blame Brian on the trolls. That's my two
That'll be the
predictions for
thing
tomorrow.
that turns him. He'll try to keep the positive thing, but the moment he gets to Q&A and somebody asks him about Brian, that'll be the thing that turns it, and we go back into the spiral.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm
Hopefully.
in control. Yep, I'm in control of the stream, so we will definitely do the outro of Raccoon Eyes. Can't forget that. And I'll see you on Saturday with Atlas for Act the King and restream on Saturday night.
Ooh,
You're all
which episode
legends.
are you at? Which episode?
We're at 29 or 30, around there. 29 or 30.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. There's still a bit of time before tomorrow
man.
I join you on.
Yes,
There's something
please.
going on.
All right, you're all legends. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Everyone hates me.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear. There's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were a queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am.
Come on, let's go have sex now. It's been too long.